opponent, but workplace ally? The inspirations and a brief recap of the previous session. Friends, previously, as the party, spend some time in Uthadurn. We spent a day in town sort of shopping and visiting different temples and different sort of locations of interest, getting different answers from different entities or people. We also learned there is a blood hunter in town, a deadly agents of some believe sort of free agents of their own will, some believe agents of the Raven Queen, the goddess of death, that go out seeking monsters, those things most unholy that feed on the weak and the innocent. And it seems like this guy was asking around for our friend, Kalis, looking for some sort of a were creature. We accepted a quest after having received that prophecy, which I'm not going to read to you guys again. If you want to read it, it's going to be in the RP chat there. But yes, we've learned that there are three particularly sort of like important magical rings of some sort, and there is some sort of a forge with a flaming hammer and a 6 frosted star crown. There's a few different things that go into this prophecy, and now we are starting to seek for the first of these. We learned of 2 locations. We chose one, a place called Uralis, where these dwarves and elves of Uthadurn made a settlement more than 100 years ago, but very quickly lost it due to the rough elements, as well as constant attacks by all kinds of monsters. Apparently these days, we are told, it is, in the territory of the Jezaraz. These believe in nothing, kill for the joy of killing and take everything from others. Hordes of orcs, trolls, half-giants, all manner of these barbaric creatures. We headed on out. We started our journey. Almost immediately on our fucking journey, however, we encountered death itself wreathed in ice. Gelladon, the ancient dragon of the north, nearly landed on top of us, but due to some very quick stealth and very clever improvising from a few of the party members here, Kiara doing some great work with her imagination construct. I'm not really sure what to call those yet. Provided some cover, we made a quick exit. We made it out unnoticed. We needed a big, very high DC of stealth, and we made it. Now, that same evening, we have been walking about, and I think finally, we start this with Cleo. Cleo, I think we see you kind of dipping your head down and looking inside what looks to be a small kind of frost-covered rock cave. No more than like 50 feet across. It's empty. You don't find anyone or anything in here. Some animal bones that have been kind of covered in frost and such. Maybe a bear was staying here at some point, but no one here. As Cleo, you think to yourself, as I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but Kalis, you have informed the party that you're going to need to be controlled and restrained in some manner.
Yes.
Yeah. Cleo, you look at this cavern. It's small, it's sturdy and tough. It should be able to withhold whatever kind of beast or monster that Kalis is supposed to be. As long as you can somehow barricade the entrance, or make sure he doesn't just run out. As you hear the rest of the party sort of talking behind you here. Currently with you all, Tiswin Bravepass, this young sort of hand of the king that has been sort of assigned to you guys under the orders of the high priest to sort of come along and look for the best interests of the diarchy. He's kind of looking to everyone because she was not told this. I believe she has no idea you are a were creature of some sort. And I think she's kind of looking to everyone else here. Says, so why are we looking for a case? It's not that late yet. We can kind of go into a few more hours of travel.
Lagarda, Kalis, I think that is on you to decide if you want to tell her.
You know, you being of your knowledge, you probably know strange things happen when Ruckus is out.
Yeah, I heard the high priest mention it a few times. What about it, huh?
I am particularly affected by it, so need to take extra precautions.
Affected how?
A curse that I bear will come out a little bit uncontrollably.
She sort of looks around to everyone. As all of you, knew already, right? She just sort of looks at everyone to see, like, if she was the one who didn't know. She sort of squints at you, says, is that why you're always so grouchy? Is that the curse?
I think that's
Sure.
just him.
What kind of curse? I have very little, but some healing abilities. I don't think I can remove a curse, but if there's something I can help you all with, you guys are very important to the high priest and therefore to the diarchy and to me. For this mission to succeed, if there's a way for me to help, let me know.
Of course. I mean,
Why a cave?
Well, do you happen to see a house out here that we could make use of? Cabin, perhaps?
I'd made peace with all the gods when Geladon landed above us about 3 hours ago, so I have been sort of numb to everything for a little while. That's why I've been a little out of it. I thought we were all goners. So no, I don't think I've seen anything around here actually.
So that is why a cave.
Okay.
Also, it's a good foundation to anchor the chains.
There's chains involved?
yes.
What kind of curse is this?
A strong one.
Well, Tiswin, you can't tell anybody, not even your superior.
Don't tell me about it, because I've sworn an oath. I've sworn an
Then
oath.
I won't tell you.
Okay.
Why you trying to
I
hide
don't
it from
know.
her? She's gonna see it.
She didn't want to know.
You didn't want to know?
I can, I think, for everyone's best interest, be on duty, on guard duty tonight, and whatever happens here, I, let's say, conveniently won't be here for it. I think that might be best for everyone's interests. If this is something possibly damning or dangerous, I like you guys enough. I know we just met, but I like you enough where you seem honest, most of you. All of you totally. Where I don't need to report it to the high priest, if I don't know about it.
Okay.
Well, if you're going to make yourself scarce Errol reach up and she kind of like hooks a finger up under Astrid off of her shoulder and picks her up and puts her over on Tiswin's shoulder. Take Astrid with you. Don't go too far. I can let her know if I need you to come back.
I need you here
Pretty bird.
before you venture off. I need to gather everybody but Kalis.
Okay. Well, we got another, I don't know, 40 minutes until sundown by the looks of it, and the moon won't be out then for, another hour after that, so that's your timeline. 2-ish hours, I suppose.
Rodri is going to go take a look at the cave entrance. He's trying to find what the dimensions of the entrance is and what the smallest and like the largest points are.
It's like a 10 to 15 foot wide entrance, 15 at most.
So there's a 10-foot entrance. How tall is it?
It's pretty squat, actually. It's maybe like 5 foot, just like 4 foot 9, 4 foot 8. Like, it's pretty squat.
So everybody's kind of ducking when they walk in. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect.
It's like obviously a bear used this or something that was quadrupedal before.
Great. Can I have everybody except Kalis come here? I picked that point. That's 10 feet. And make sure that Kalis is on the inside of the cave when I gather everybody.
Oh, you're gonna
Kalis,
cap
they
this
tell you
off
to
with a
walk into the
tiny
cave
hut.
and just stand there while they do magic on the outside.
Yep. I start a
That's
ritual
amazing.
and I'm going to cast Liam's tiny hut at the entrance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. And yeah, I believe Lima's saying is a 10-foot radius, so it's gonna be sort of jammed in there. Give me Roger, give me an Arcana roll to see if you can sort of mold the edges. Usually the spell is supposed to be just like a sphere, right, to the space. But give me an Arcana roll to see if you can sort of like use it to kind of let it seep into the corners and the uneven edges, so it perfectly fits like a cork rather than just like an orb at the entrance. That is semi-blocking it. 24 is an amazing roll here. You let it fully sort of seep into it here as you use your vast understanding of the arcane. You don't quite make an orb, but you make what looks like a sea urchin instead, right? That is just like spiky and covered and like jammed into the entrance of the cavern. Okay?
Okay. So everybody can pass through except for me and Kalis.
As long as you stay in there and don't leave this space, he's stuck on the inside, and the rest of you can enter or exit at will.
I will pass through then to the interior, and I'll start getting the chains and everything ready, like laying it out, getting it there, getting the spikes that we got, like. We came
using some pitons and your hammer that you have and everything. Air, give me an athletics roll to see how severely you can sort of secure these to the walls.
Okay. Would the hammer give any sort of advantage in driving it?
No, I'm just assuming you would use a hammer. Otherwise, you're just punching a bunch of pitons into the wall.
That's brutal.
If none of you have a hammer, Tiswin, her ranged weapon is a throwing hammer, like on one of those Thor hammers, and she'll give you that if you ask.
Well, that's what
if
I
needed.
got a hammer, but
Okay.
because Karnak and I picked up some weird shit at the start when we looked at that guy's hut. There was hammer and crowbar.
Yep, exactly.
I was
23. You set up, and by the way, sorry to interrupt. I was gonna say, is this like each arm and leg, or is it just like two things of chain? Like what exactly? How much chain did you guys end up buying?
Oh god, we bought what? I think we got 4 chains.
Yeah, we got a lot.
Yeah. So the way I'm gonna do it then is I'm gonna anchor 1 for the arm, or 1 for each arm, 1 for each leg, and then we've also got locks and manacles as well, so we can secure the legs individually, then secure the ankles, secure his arms and everything, and like we can restrain our boy in a definitely not domineering way.
It's not
Oh.
sexy. Stop thinking about it as sexy. It's not gonna be that.
I'm gonna totally make it sexy. I'm gonna make sure I tie him up real good.
All right. That's enough. All right. You all set this up, and as you sort of sit there waiting, Tiswin walks off. She's just sort of like looking around, not being around, basically. Yep. As we hear a click and click, we see as they're putting these manacles on you here, Kalis. Manacles around your wrists immediately triggers a bit of a fight or flight, right? You feel your teeth grinding. Maybe this is you. Maybe this is the thing that you now share your mind with. But it doesn't like chains, and neither do you.
Can I
As
see
those-
him getting frustrated, like angry?
I mean, yeah, this last day or so, Kalis has been probably like clenching his jaw a lot. It's a good jaw workout. He's been having a lot of like balled up like you feel, Kalis, you're looking for someone to say something to you and you want to swing immediately. You are feeling like fucking ants are crawling on the inside of your skin.
We're gonna let you out, right? I'm not gonna leave you like this, okay?
Just go.
Go where? I gotta stay here and make sure you don't hurt yourself.
We need to get to the hut. You can watch him from there.
Let me move you guys to a little map here to see. This is a simple little ice cave that you guys are all in, and except Tisman, she's not here. Or Asta.
I imagine I'm like, what, somewhere here?
Yeah, go ahead and pick. I suppose, Air, you roll the athletics. Where are these chains? Where is this restraining
Between
happening?
here, maybe?
There's some,
I don't know.
there's some slippery
I
ice
would-
over here. There's a big pillar in the middle. On the right side, there's some weird, like, crystalline, icy growths.
More, I think, less ice. I'd look more for like rock.
Probably northern edge of the cave, then,
Yeah.
or something like
Like
that.
here?
And then, yeah, like
Yeah,
right
the
up in
little
here.
cove here or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's perfect.
Before I
Okay,
go,
and the tiny hut is going to be down at the entrance, like literally like bottlenecking the entrance
Yeah.
to the cave. Hey, thank you for drawing it. Perfect. God, that
Oh.
is such a light color, and I'm colorblind. That seems rough on me. Okay,
I'll change it in a
gotcha.
second.
Thank you. Jokes aside, but thank you. And Jen, you were saying?
Yeah, I have some of that stuff I bought for Glyph of Warden.
Aha.
I'm gonna put one right underneath Kalis.
Okay. Glyph of Warding has two options. One is explode. The other one, you put a spell into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a spell into it.
Okay. Fireball.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Great,
gonna put Charm Person in there.
Okay.
It's good for 1 hour, just in case he does break out.
Mm-hmm.
He'll consider friendly creature his friend, which would be me.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that if he does break out, I can try to like still kind of control him without him being hurt.
Now, you are a very skilled, charming caster. You know that this spell will affect him, and he will think of you as an ally, but that does not need to include the rest of the party. So if there is a moment where he manages to get out and loses his mind, he won't hurt you, but he might hurt the others.
I mean, are we gonna not take advantage of being in Rodri's hut that he can't get into?
Yeah.
Like it just seems kind of foolish to have an impenetrable wall that we can observe him through to spend our time in here with him.
I think this is plan C, right? This is just
Okay.
in case everything else goes wrong somehow.
Yeah, you can always run back and retreat if stuff goes bad.
Mm-hmm.
It is a tick.
Incredible. Okay. Clicking of the iron shackles around your wrists, around your ankles.
I'll say
Oh.
from Air, while she is chaining you up, she seems not so keen on chaining you up. Like she's doing it, but like she almost seems like really sympathetic to like this whole process. Like looks very I'm sorry every time she does it. She
Don't need your
cares.
pity.
It's not pity. just know what it's like to be tied up, so. No, it's not a good feeling.
Okay. As Kalis, you see that look in Air's eyes, and think of it whatever you will in this disturbed state, to say the least. The rest of you begin to back away, as I think Rodri, keeping an eye on everything here, managing everything as best as you can, as, yeah, Keyless came to you before to ask you for this. I think we see Who fly in, and sort of gives you a little symbol of, like, it's time, as you probably maybe would have sent him outside to just keep an eye on the moon, see when it's coming out.
Sure. I will give out the warning. Moon is coming.
Right.
And who's gonna join me? Good job, Who.
Little nod. As, yeah, all of you can...
Cleo will like sit. Cleo will just like sit down, hug her knees, and will just constantly watch Kalis because she doesn't have to sleep. She just has to not move for 4 hours. So she's gonna watch Kalis, just making sure he's okay.
Maybe you kind of make it opaque so he don't see us, because I think him staring in your eyes all night like that might trigger him even more.
It's I think the spell is they can't see in, but we can see out.
We can choose. I have changed it. I put it in the chat. The wall is blue, so
All right.
from the outside we can still see him.
Okay. Okay. You all...
Make sure everything's tucked in. Don't leave anything extra.
Oh, they changed Lehman's Tiny Cut a little bit. It still works as it did before, but check it out. They have a new little feature to it. How fun. Spells of 3rd level or lower can't be cast through it, and the effect of such spell can't extend into it. That's interesting. So people
Wait,
can
is
totally
that in a
disintegrate you in your
different
sleep now.
version?
That's neat. Yeah, there's a 2024 version here. It does everything the same, but it just specifies that like more powerful spells can come through, because it's not Wall of Force, right? It's not Autoluke's Resilience Sphere.
Let me see
a
what I can do
long-term
to
one.
help if something breaks. Okay, I'll look at the new version. Thank you.
Well, no, it's just for spell. It's still fully immune to like physical attacks and such. And Kalis is not a spellcaster, so he shouldn't be throwing fireballs in here.
I think
That's what
it
you
came-
think. That's
I think it came on the tails of people watching Critical Role, like, oh, we could use it to defeat a dragon, and
yeah.
so then they gave it like, it should have some weakness.
They rebalanced quite a few different spells. But yeah, no, it still works perfectly fine. It's just not as super effective against spellcasters. That's a real big thing about 2024 D&D. A lot of spells that affected other spells got nerfed in different ways. Slow got super nerfed. Slow used to be really effective against spellcasters. Now it's kind of effective against spellcasters. So yeah, spellcasters overall got a big boon, a big buff. Okay. Friends, as you all gather in the tiny hut here, arms crossed, sitting there, looking, staring, Kalis, you are chained to this wall, kind of leaning up against it. It's tight. The restraints, they're not letting you move, maneuver whatsoever here. Probably best for everyone. You've never experienced this before. This is your first time going through this. About 20-40 minutes pass as we see outside, as we are seeing some of the party members perhaps every once in a while glancing outside. And, oh, by the way, let me know. I have a fan going. If it's loud, if it's picking up on the mic, let me know. I'll shut it down. Yep.
You're good.
As the rest of you are looking outside, kind of move into a slow montage, right? We see the clouds moving in the dark sky above, snow drifting down. Every once in a while, some large flying like bird or a beast in the sky goes by. And we see it. slowly poking around a gathering of clouds, a crimson glow, like a bright star. This light, this red maroon light washes across Wildmount. In distant places, we hear roars of demons and wrathful, screaming, painful sort of yelps of people across the world, across Exandria, experiencing this moment. To those who do not bear a curse, Ruckus is just another night. The flaring red light is just another sleep, another morning you await. But for those who bear curses, of most any kinds, it is the most horrifying, borderline humiliating things to lose full control of yourself, or if you are not strong enough of mind, to give in willingly. As some of you glance on outside, Cleo, who's sort of like just staring at Kalis here, I think you're the first one to sort of react as you see Kalis, pain in your chest, like hot hot-tipped daggers crawling and digging and ripping through the skin across your chest here. As this uncomfortable feeling goes up the side of your neck, you feel as if someone is wrapping their bony fingers around your throat and trying to wring and throttle your neck. As this whole feeling goes off, you begin to feel like your bones are not quite right. Like there's less bones than there should be, but that's okay, because they start growing. You feel this pain as you guys hear this popping sound, like that of a boiled sausage finally popping and breaking open. As you see Kalis's back sort of lurches backwards as his spine begins to grow and sort of lurch forward. Kalis, you are in a constant state of momentary pain. This hot, raging pain, like you're being dipped into tar and cooked alive. And it's all anger. It's rage and fury you've known. You've had to learn for the better time of your adult life. And there's no voice, because this is some deep, twisted part of you that might even truly believe this. But it manifests as this voice that says, this is what you need. This power can be yours. You can have all the blood you deserve. Every single one of those twisted fucks deserve to be raked apart, to be opened up like a blossoming flower, their rib cages torn, their guts pulled, and these visions of incredible hyper-turbo violence keep matching up with every face you've seen in your past that you want to believe and know to believe they deserve it. And then you see her face.
Kill them all.
And then you see her face. You see the love that you've known. But this thing inside you, it says, and her, she left you. She left you because she thought you were weak. It's your weakness that brought you to this point. You can be strong. And to be strong, the only way to be strong. And you watch the vision of her in your mind. As these claws rake across her face, as her throat is torn out. As you see this moment of drunkening rage in you. What do? As you feel her blood at the back of your throat as you see your claws and hands covered in blood as this beast intends to finish the job.
Wait, I missed for a second. Against my wife? Is that what you said?
Yeah. She deserves it too, the beast says. They all deserve it.
I just say no.
You see
And then
this in this moment of pain, your claw is reaching out. You see she's on the ground bleeding, looking up to you horrified. Elara begs, and I need you to make a charisma saving throw. Your vision goes red here as you all in this cave hear Kalis just scream out no, and halfway through it, his jaw cracks sideways, and you see massive teeth, these saber-toothed tiger teeth that grow out. Fur begins to burst out as his skin is breaking and all this fur is coming in as he doesn't become a were-tiger. He becomes, you know how there's a wolf and there's a dire wolf? Yeah, that, right? You see him grow to almost 15 feet of height as the links around his arms and the chains begin to struggle against him here. As all of you see roaring in horrible pain here before it all goes away. And Kalis is just sort of breathing heavily. Kalis, it's quiet. It's empty now. There's nothing here with you. Just the red glow on every side. Pulse wave, like your heart beating. And the mist, this red mist, begins to part. And you can see through your eyes. But it's as if you are watching through a window, through a pane of glass. As you see outside, this is when we cut to the party here, as this massive, dire were-tiger continues to slam its body as hard as it can, trying to unleash itself here. Zach, if you take a look at the journal page, you will see a new character sheet appear. This is what you are when you lose control. Zach, all of those people are your enemies. You want to kill them. The only way to be free is to kill everything in your path. You should see a character sheet appear at the top.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
I would like you to give me a strength saving throw for the dire were-tiger as you try to break these chains and free yourself.
How do I make a saving throw in this kind of...
If it's not
character sheet?
proficient, it'll be their stats, and underneath there'll be the saving throws that it is proficient with.
Oh,
if it
yes,
isn't
yes.
in there, then you'll just click strength.
Okay, got it.
Which I don't believe it is, but it is
It's not,
freakishly
yeah.
strong. Okay, you guys watch as this massive polar were-tiger continues to slam and slam and slam, and continues to do so for the next hour or so, seemingly inexhaustibly.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yeah, I'll allow it. Go ahead and use your inspiration here.
Better.
Oh boy.
22. We see the chains struggle and the manacles struggle, but the DC was 23 that Air sets. As you pull, I think Air, you're like, it's holding, and you look behind, and you see the wall beginning to crack, right? The chains are giving up, but the fucking foundation of the cave is starting to sort of, which, by the way, Kalis, you are, like, hunched over. This thing is, like, 4'9", this cave. You are a 15-foot tall, you are, like, pancaked down on the ground, like, sprawled out. You look like a monster. You look like a creepypasta monster trying to get out, right? As about an hour of the struggling goes, Kalis, or I should say, the Beast of the Red Moon here, give me a Constitution saving throw as you try to endure, as this beast tries to endure and free itself.
Con save. Using the new sheet, right? So
Using a new sheet, yeah. You are not yourself. Kayla, as we know, is no longer there. Yeah, 27. Inexhaustible. You guys are all unable to. If you stay here, you won't be able to rest. This is constant roaring, and that that tiger and lion that when they pull air in and sounds like aggressive purring, right? When they're get real mad. It's that and roaring and scratching and clawing the whole night. If you guys stay here, none of you will get a long rest. It is impossible. This thing is roaring and screeching and clinking of chains and everything. It is non-stop, and it is not slowing down. Like, it's inexhaustible.
Cleo would like to try and once it sees Kalos is starting to lose control and he's not there. Cleo would like to because she's gotta get within 60 feet of him, and she's 65, so she has to step out of the tiny hut.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you want to do that? Okay.
Well, I want to help him. So
I feel like I just see her, and then I just I'm gonna kill them all. I've killed them all before.
now, because Cleo will say, "Labear, help me calm his mind," and I'll cast calm emotions.
Yeah. Absolutely. You reach out here, a wisdom, I believe, saving throw from the
Charisma.
beast. Oh, charisma. Okay, gotcha. Charisma saving throw.
Okay. Nothing there. Here we go. Charisma.
Well, I think Kalis just roars at you, right? Just you see slobber and fucking roaring at you, foam at the edges of his mouth, deeply red glowing eyes here. As Cleo, as you reach out and pray for his peace of mind here, there is a flash of something deeply disturbing red in your vision. As this thing roars as if in your mind. There is a strange sort of psychic presence that this thing has. As the moment you feel it, I think your hand recoils immediately, and you've never experienced this before. How would you? You were born yesterday, you think. That was deeply, blasphemously ungodly, whatever this curse is.
I think Cleo will step back into the tiny hut and just this. You've never seen that before on Cleo's face. She has genuine fear on her face. She's afraid of Kalis.
Just be better to stay in here. You're safe here.
I'd never experienced anything like that before. Such rage.
Another hour goes by. Kalis, another strength save, please. At this point, Air, you're looking at the chains. The chains are starting to weaken. He's been tugging at this for hours now. Every 2 hours that go by, the DC of the chains, as long as Kalis keeps making these con saves for endurance, the stability of these chains goes down by 5 each time.
Oh, why are you gonna say that?
As 18 is the DC, Kalis still unable to break out, roaring and screaming and such. 2 hours going on by, as another Constitution saving throw. The rest of you, once again, if you're staying here, you're not getting a long rest tonight. It is going to be impossible with the... Yeah, this thing is inexhaustible. He just keeps roaring and screaming here to come out. As about 2 hours go by,
endless, the rage.
the torrent of insults and threats that keeps coming from this weird tiger. You all hear these heavy snow-covered steps, like snow plowing through steps. As you see Tiswin rush around and says, "Gang, I don't know what's happening. Oh my god, what is happening in there?" She's just hearing inside. We might have some trouble. And she turns around as you guys hear all from the distance. Oh, howling of wolves,
Oh, shit.
roaring of beasts. As she points, and we see on a massive hillside, emerging, sort of bathed by red moonlight, we see bipedal beastmen, a boar that walks on 2 feet. There is a bear man that stands there. There is a group of these like rat, smaller individuals, all humanoids, as they all begin to shriek and roar. And Kalis, the moment that happens, your eyes light up red. And that voice in your mind, this whole time you're looking through this glass, and you're yourself now, you're looking at what this beast is doing through the eyes of it, as this voice echoes out in your own mind that says, it's them. It's the only people that will ever understand us, the only people that love what we are, that will accept what we are. They heard our pain. They'll release us. We'll be free. The only obstacle here is your weakness. Break these chains. Tear these nothing people limb from limb. And let's enjoy this world as we should, in pure, unthought, unstoppable violence. Kill them. They are holding you back. Kill them. They're holding you back. They're weak. Kill them. Kill them. And it continues to echo louder and louder in this echo chamber as it's just screaming at you from all sides. Another wisdom save from Kalis here. As you tell me, what does he say?
I think he looks at like these chains and he's just like, I will not be a slave again. And that's like getting to him more than like, you know, everything else. So
yeah. Give me a wisdom save.
Here we go. Wisdom save. Which stats am I using for this one?
Always. No, this is for
Always-
yourself. Now
That's
yourself.
what I thought. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
That is what I thought. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. You roar out, and I think all of you hear it. You hear Kalis roaring and freaking out, and the flickering of the red in his eyes begins. As you hear him begin to say, I will never be, as the red light takes over again, and he just, nonverbal, just screaming that he'll kill you all. Friends, you have a Leomund's tiny hut. Tiswin will say, I think we got some monsters here. Whatever's going on, can I come into Rodri, can I come into this tent or not? I think, otherwise I'm stuck out here with these things.
She was there when I casted the spell. I made sure she was
Yeah.
in it. Yeah. Yes, come on in.
She looks down, covers her eyes, and it's just
Cover your
facing, she's like,
eyes.
I don't know what's happening, I'm looking outside, I don't know, and she's just looking outside.
Yes.
You guys see a group of dire werebeasts, a dire werebear that lands nearby. This thing is like 17 feet tall. A group of dire were-rats, dire werewolves that all gather. There's maybe 14 of them total here, and they all roar, rush, and are clawing and slamming themselves into the Leomund's tiny hut, unable to break through it. As they continue to just slam. You see at one point the bear comes over and starts punching the side of the mountain, like the cave entrance, as it
So-
starts like breaking some of it.
Question.
Yeah.
I can't pass a spell through it, but since Twilighter has 10 feet of reach, can I take it and stab out and jab it into the bear, like when it goes in, like
Poke it
I'm gonna
out.
aim for like its like wrist, and I'm gonna try and fuck it.
Let me see. Creatures and objects within the emanation, when you cast the spell, can move through it freely. All other creatures cannot. Move through it freely signifies to me that, like, yeah, no, totally, you can swing your weapon through it.
Okay.
Because it's such a unique situation where it has reach. Give me... Now, this is a big, tough dude, right? And I think here... Air, give me a religion roll real fast.
In the meantime, Karnak's casted some spells, so he wants to get ready to do... He's angry. He can't help Kalis, but there's some things out there he can play with.
19.
19. Air, your blade, the Twilighter, will be effective, but man, would it be nice to have some silver right now. That thing frightens them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can give me a attack roll with the Twilighter here. On 20, you hit and slow this thing down. On a 25, you lob off one of its limbs, frightening it and forcing it to back away.
Oh, okay. Let's go, Twilighter. Let's do your thing. Can I... Dumb question before I click this button. I say, can Astrid do their little, like, help me thing?
I don't. She would have to be like outside with this thing, and that probably means instantaneous. Like it'll help for this one, but she's probably gonna just get torn apart immediately. Yeah, because these are all like.
Got flyby.
No, I get that. There's 17 people outside with ready to actions, right?
Okay.
Yeah. That's the problem. No opportunity attacks, they're just mad. Ooh, 22. Okay, 22, you jab this massive werebear into the side of the throat, and it stumbles back and falls on its back as blood continues to gush out of it, as we see this, like, necrotic damage spreading across its neck where you stabbed it, as it stands up and it's sort of slowed down here. It definitely slows down their progress here, as Karnak is also just, like, ready for these guys to come in. Kalis roaring on the other side. Kalis, this voice keeps screaming at you. Will be more than free. You will have everything you wanted. Blood. All the blood we can imagine. As these roaring monster sounds continue, Kalis, morning begins to slowly roll by. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Con save. Okay.
That is a success. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw. The chains are nearly decrepit. The DC on the strength save is 12 now.
Nice.
15. You guys are seeing these things. They continue attacking. I think they continued attacking for the first, 2 hours, and then they backed up and are just kind of sniffing around, trying to figure out, how do we get in here? But you can see that they all have basic sort of animalistic intelligence. They're not really... They're kind of just, roaring and grunting, and every once in a while they'll, forget that they can get through the tiny hut and, run in and claw at it, and then look confused as it's not working.
Really quickly, do I see him trying to break the chains and they look really decrepit?
I think you see as he's roaring and you hear it ting, 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 as the chain links begin to strain and pull apart.
I'm gonna step out and press silvery barbs. Make him re-roll that. Take the lower roll.
Kalis, give me a repeat of that strength save. Your DC is still... it's a 13, sorry. I said 12. It should be a 13.
Oh, well, that's 15 still. Shit, okay, well.
Kalis bursts forth, and Kiara, before you can react here, Kalis bolts and leaps more than 40 feet forward in less than a second.
Does he trigger my trap since he's really big?
He absolutely does. He absolutely does. Kalis, a wisdom saving throw as a charm spell goes over you. In your monster form.
Nope.
12.
Nope. 16. 16 is my DC.
Kiara, you cast your silvery barbs, and as you're about to step back, you all hear it. Ding, breaking of the chains, and whoom, in an instantaneous one movement leap, Kiara, you see a clawed hand stop, bigger than your head. He's like a 15-foot tall dude now. Stops right at the side of your throat here, as we see the red flicker. And Kiara, what is the color of the magic that appears in his eyes now that he's charmed by you?
It's gonna be gold like mine.
Kalis, that window in your mind begins to widen, and you see Kiara standing there in front of you. You were about to kill her. You were about to just rip her apart. As Kalis, you are standing right over here now in front of her, but you can't bring yourself. You felt all that anger and rage. You hear that inner monologue of the beast, and it says, "No! We're owed this blood. Kill her, you weakling, you pathetic weakling. You killed the only friend you ever had, and now you're going to stop? Now you're going to stop?" As your hand is trembling and shaking as it's sort of fucking trying to reach, but you can't. You cannot. This magic, you can't bring yourself to attack her. Do you say anything to the beast?
I think It's just yours. The first good thing I've seen once I left.
Roaring
her away.
sounds. Yeah, roaring sounds from the inside of your mind. She bleeds like everything else. Tear her apart. Just demanding and demanding. Kalis, another wisdom save here.
Yeah.
Not against the charm. This is as Kalis. No, not as the beast,
Oh,
but as
shit.
Kalis
Sorry.
here.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
Confusing.
Hard to say. It's the same person,
yes,
really.
Yes. Oh, same role. Same result.
Kalis, you manage to break through. The exhaustion, the fighting through. Kalis, the charm spell takes hold of you for a second, and you feel this window you're looking through. You're trapped in this red room, and you can only see through. You realize this gift that you have, a mighty boon, any other day of the year. But today, it shows you what you are capable of. It shows you what you will do to anyone around you, what measures were needed to constrain you. You, for 6 hours, have endlessly attempted to kill everything that moves. This is the power that will bring... This is the power that might bring Ilara back. And then what? Is she gonna be as lucky as Kiara here? Is she gonna have a charm spell? As you have this realization here, as you realize this is not a boon or a gift that you have, but this is a curse that must be held on a tight leash, not a leash, a noose, restraining, inching out every tiny bit of its power when truly needed, not whenever wanton feels like it. How do you break this rage control that is over you right now and regain your senses? As almost sensing it outside, all these other werebeasts begin to sniff and then back away and roar at each other and then begin to run and climb up the hills and run off into the mountains.
He'll like kind of grasp his head and just say, No, I control. You serve me.
Roaring on the inside of your mind, it feels like your head is about to explode here. In that mental space, you're looking through a window here. How do you break out of the space? Do we just see you roar and the whole place shatters like glass? Or do you, like, break through that window or force it? Oh, like, what does this look like mentally?
I think I see,
battle?
like, I see, like, in, like, the background, like, almost, like, through on the other side was that picture of, like, this beast that was about to kill Alara, and she's, like, golden in my mind. And then I am able to like draw my blade that wasn't there before and kill the beast, shattering the illusion.
You stab right through the beast, the glass effect shattering kind of begins to, this thing wraps its massive clawed paw around your head and leans in as it's bleeding from the mouth. As you watch it begin to disappear into red steam, as a visage of the red moon visible behind says, you will never be rid of me. I am what you truly think. What the worst of you has to offer. What no one will ever love. And it disappears as you fall back in this incredible exhaust. You feel like you've been running for a day straight as you transform back into Kalis the man. As you guys will watch this red steam evaporate from his body as he falls down to his knees. And all the other werebeasts have fled.
Oh god. He just like collapses.
Mm-hmm. Kiara, you were a second away from being probably decapitated or turned into a werewolf or were-tiger, possibly.
That would have been sick. Jen thinks that would have been sick.
As you all look outside, I think, Rodri, you look on out and you see the red moon beginning to disappear as far off to the east, glint of light, sun coming out. It's been a whole night that has passed. I need everyone in the party to give me a Constitution saving throw, including Kalis, in his actual form, or gain 1 level of exhaustion. Your DC is 10 for not sleeping.
Fuck it, I'll reroll it. 14.
Zach,
also
I'm
use
taking
my.
Zach, I'm
Bard-
taking away your control over
Okay,
the
no problem.
werebeast form, over the dire werebeast form until it's needed again.
I'm
Oh.
also going to use my human inspiration here to see if I can.
I was gonna get
Huh?
bardic
This-
inspiration
shit.
to.
Leo's a
This is
sturdy
a con
girl.
check, right? This is a con check. I'll give who here has bad con? I don't know. Maybe Rodri. I'll give Rodri bardic.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I will use it.
Yeah, go right ahead. I mean, you need a 10, right? So it's a D8 plus her charisma here. So, sorry, it's just a D8. It's a saving throw, right? No matter, even in a 1, you'll get at least a 1,
Yeah.
right? So 10, that's more than enough.
Thank you.
Kiara, if you want to throw it out also to Kalis here, that's totally
Yeah, I
fine.
was going to. I was gonna give him 1.
You can throw it out to everyone, right? Because you get these back on a long rest, and this is to see if you'll have a long rest.
Yeah. I have because I have 5 total. So
Yep.
yeah, so I give 1 to Rodri,
Okay.
1 to Kalis.
He re-rolled, got an 8. Zach,
I need a
you need to
D2
not
too.
roll a 1.
Yeah. Okay.
3. You are passed the fuck out, but all of you do gain the benefits of a long rest.
I have to.
Air re-rolled as well. Got it. Karnak re-rolling. Got it as well. Okay. Yep.
I have to do mine.
And
You said
Cleo with a nat 20.
You said
Yeah,
Constitution.
sorry.
Saving
Constitution
throws?
saving throw. You're trying to hit a 10.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely. You're a party girl. You're up all night. Many of the nights. You're fine. Okay. All of you feel flickering out of existence and disappearing. Rodri, what a excellent fucking field test for the Leoman's tiny hut spell.
Oh.
It did wondrously. As it slowly
Oh.
disappears.
I'm glad we learned that.
All of you look back, and Cleo, it's been some hours now, right? For reference, Kalis, you have been berserking for 7 hours straight. Just constantly screaming and wanting to attack some strength that wasn't yours, or maybe it was, the way this curse works, you're not sure. You're horribly exhausted. I need Tiswin to make a fucking con save as well, because she was up as well. She gets an 11, it's good enough. She peeks around the corner, says, oh, there's Kalis, all normal and fine, laying on the ground. I suppose nothing weird happened last night after all.
Totally
We
fine
want
and
to-
dandy.
Do we want to rest here again just to recover?
I think it's probably wise.
Okay.
You alright, Kalis? Oh, she'll try to help him up.
Yeah, he's, I think, fully unconscious. You gotta wake him up first.
Oh no, I'm not gonna wake him then. I'll ask someone to help pick him up. Can someone pick him up and put him in the
Yeah, I
bed or
got it.
whatever?
I got him.
I'll recast the orb or the sphere with it in it.
Gotcha. Yeah, now you
And
can do
then-
it inside here or something like that, right? The morning has come, the red moon has faded from the sky. Rodri, a quick, if you're proficient with cartography tools, that would be the ideal roll. But otherwise, this is a straight nature or intelligence check if you're not proficient. Just for something real fast here. Rodri, you think you have another month and a half, 2 months until this happens again?
Okay, month and a half-ish.
How fucked are the chains?
Gone. Like they have been, these chains you got, they are all 10 feet of length. From how much he was pulling them, they're 12 feet of length now, but they are snapped in the middle, right? He has absolutely ruined these. The manacles broke, but the last strength save there, right? It broke the manacles and the chains.
Could mending put them back together?
Yeah, mending is perfect for this.
Okay, I will go gather the parts then.
Cleo will just Cleo will take some of the snap chain, cast mend, and just put them back together.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. You guys have your 4 chains. Again, chain by default D&D item is a 10 feet length of chain.
Back into the bag they go.
If we're gonna rest here again after I cast my orb, I'm gonna start scribing a scroll into my spellbook.
Okay, if you guys want to just take a day to recover from this, Kalis, unless you guys shake and wake, Kalis, you're not waking up until like noon, afternoon type of stuff. That's a lot of strain on your body.
Cleo will actually go behind Air and say, maybe we should get stronger chains next time.
These were steel.
Yeah,
Still
Air,
the
you're
one-
like Air. Yeah, these were the stronger
These-
chains.
These were the strongest that I could get. Dwarven forged. Oh,
Although
He
Air,
was-
there are stronger chains. Well, no, not stronger at all. Actually, much weaker in construction. But a little silver in them might make them much more appropriate for our needs here.
yeah, I think next time I will get silvered chains for this.
If you need help with costs, I'll help. That was. I don't want to experience that again.
Are you all right?
A little shooken. I've never felt something like that before. It was pure anger, and the look in Kaelus's eyes. He wanted to tear my throat out. I tried to cast the calm his. I tried to calm him, but it's like Kaelis wasn't there at all. Just something dangerous.
Sometimes rage is just beyond reasoning, and the only thing you can do is let it run its course.
I'm just afraid what would happen if we weren't here and Kaelis hurt someone.
Well, you don't have to think about that. We were here. We had, due to Rodri's quick thinking, we were able to seal it in. It was under control. And besides, you should worry about yourself too, and what you getting hurt means for others.
Fair. Oh, Air, one more thing.
Yes.
Thank you for the mace. It was a very wonderful gift.
You're welcome.
I plan to reciprocate. So prepare for a gift in the future. And she'll walk away.
Air smiles. It's a big smile, and then she goes back to like wrapping up the chains and putting them back into the bag.
You fucked those things up, man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
We're gonna
Does-
settle
well-
these.
he doesn't look like he's hurt in any way, right? He's just exhausted.
He probably for sure tore his shirt off his body. He just exploded
Oh.
like Hulk transformation, just exploded off of his body.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
he don't
I
got
like
no
to
damn
imagine-
clothes on.
well, I like to imagine I took some clothes off because I knew this was.
I'm imagining so
Yeah.
as well, right? Probably. You knew that like in your wear form you like grow a little bit, Hulk out a little
Yeah.
bit, but this was ridiculous. You grew like 1.5 times, no, like 3 times your size. How tall is he? You were like nearly 15 feet
He's-
tall in this monster
Yeah,
form.
he's like 6 foot something, 6'2".
Yeah, like more than the 1.5 times the size, right? You are, for the sake of decency, had some very tight pants on during that whole transformation, right?
Just how like Hulk's pants somehow always.
Somehow always survive. It's the
Oh,
mightiest thing on the planet.
So they explained that in the
Your
in the
nerd is showing,
Avengers.
Jess.
no, it was his banner put it himself. He's like spandex.
Amazing.
There are magical clothing that adjust to the size of the wearer, so makes
Sure,
sense.
sure. No, not
Magic
these. These
is
were
just
regular ass
spandex.
pants that Kalis was wearing. Okay, I think some hours go by, and we pick up next when Kalis, you start waking up. You feel sick immediately. You feel like you swallowed a bone, and it's still in your throat. The last thing you hear as you awaken is that monster in your mind roaring. And Kalis, the worst part of that whole experience is you were looking through that mirror out to your friends, but looking back inside, you saw the reflection of yourself as that beast. What it was saying, these were your thoughts, your needs, your desires. That can't that mustn't be true, right? This isn't what you want. That's not.
Honestly, Kalis would like kind of understand that. Like he won't think about it too hard, but he knows that it is. At least part of it.
I think you wake up as you see the rest of the party slowly, probably, gathering your things at this point of like, all right, let's just be ready when he wakes up to leave. It's like afternoon at this point, and if we hoof it, we might be able to make it to this Uralis place we're heading to originally, yeah? As the rest of you see Kalis begin to wake up.
There he is. How you feeling, bud?
Like 1,000,000 gold.
You were quite the terror, I must say.
Well, sorry to give you a spook, but I'm right as rain, I guess. As rain can be.
Well, I
You were
wasn't
prepared.
scared. I wasn't scared.
Good to know. Couldn't scare you. I'll try harder next time.
That's not the whole point. I mean,
It was
you
a
almost
joke.
you almost did kill me though. It was pretty crazy.
Kalis,
Yeah.
if you notice from your, you gotta notice Cleo's not really making eye contact with you.
What's up?
You were terrifying.
I were? I am terrifying.
Not this kind. Not your normal terrifying, like you sneak up and stab someone in the back. This was something raw and unnatural.
Maybe that's just who I am.
Can I make an insight to that comment?
Yeah,
If Chaos
absolutely.
believes that?
I think, Zach, set your character sheet to GM and make either a deception or persuasion roll. Don't tell me. I'll see what you make. Do it in GM, and then based on that, I'll give a response.
You said which of the two rolls?
Persuasion or deception, whichever he believes for that statement.
Can Karnak also make that insight roll, knowing how rage works?
Yeah, absolutely.
Terrible roll, but
Okay. Both of you look into him here as he says, as you're probably like getting your thing, like putting your shirt on and everything, right? Getting dressed here, Kalis. Both of you, correct me if I'm wrong here, Zach/Kalis, he believes what he's saying. Maybe there's a hint of sort of comedic relief, hoping to sort of dissolve this, but somewhere deep below, there's a deep wound in this man, and I think you all think we're inciting him here, that he believes it.
Yep.
I think Karnak's just gonna nod, and I know how that rage works, that berserk, that bloodlust. It amplifies your anger. Yeah, you must have a lot of pent up anger in there, Kalis.
anger's just a part of it. Sure.
Beer. We need beer.
Middle of a tundra.
I think it's time to go for a walk. What about you guys? Let's go.
Definitely
Alright.
think it is worth getting out of here.
We took a long rest, right?
Yeah.
For what it's worth, thank you all for training me up. I wouldn't typically thank someone for doing that, but this is the exception.
Never have to thank me for chaining you up, Case.
I think Karnak's just gonna nod. We got you.
Pleasure's all mine.
I think Cleo will look at Kalis, and the naivety is gone. And she just looks at Kalis. If you ever hurt anyone, I will strip that curse from you, whether you want to or not. And she walks away. With no warmth in her voice, no compassion. She is just dead serious.
Yeah, Cleo, that was that's what chaotic evil looks like. That is everything wrong that you saw last night. Murderous, violent wish to kill without rhyme or reason, purely for the sake of a thrill and exhilaration of blood and violence. That is that's why that blood hunter is around. That's something that blood hunter probably knows and has faced before. And are you going to be there every time Kalis does this? How long does he intend to live with this thing? Your promise you made to him. You best believe it with your whole heart, or it will come to pass. Maybe that blood hunter. I don't know.
Did Kiara do the inspiration thing?
The inspiration.
Yeah, I give an
thing?
inspirational speech.
Inspirational speech, and also, are you doing the give everyone session inspirations back?
Yeah, the inspiring. Yes, I can do that too.
Inspiring is the one that gives temporary hit points. The one that's I'm talking about the origin feat that you have.
Yeah, I can do that too. Yeah, I can give
what is
it
it called?
to 2 people.
Performer.
Musician.
Yes, you can give 3 up to your proficiency modifier. So 3 inspirations you can return to people. Who has already used inspiration?
I did.
Okay.
So did I.
Kalis, we can say you used your daily. Oh no, you used your daily inspiration as well before. So
I did both.
Yes.
I used both.
Gotcha.
Alright.
But I
So
got one back on long rest.
now. You'll
Yes,
get your
exactly.
daily now, but you can recover the session inspiration.
Yeah.
And then Karnak, you said yes? Did anyone else use inspiration?
Yeah, didn't you use one?
Oh yeah, Jess, I believe you rerolled as well.
I did, yes.
And get
If you
the
want
other
to.
one. Yeah.
There we go. 3 of you recharge your inspirations.
Nice.
Amazing. Kiara, what's the theme of this song that you played this morning? This inspiring speech and, recovering everyone's sort of will to go on.
This inspiring song speech is about the very important things of safe words when you're tying people up, and how you have to be real safe and protect your caring, your loved ones, and
On a
always
banjo.
make sure.
Bravo.
On a banjo.
Playing this. Amazing. Yep. Incredible. The importance of the safe word. An ancient rule of ancient past. As
And
you all.
aftercare. Always gotta have aftercare after. Which we did. We took care of Kalis.
You see Tisman sort of scratching her head, says, I don't know. It's not a local one. I haven't heard that one before. Okay.
It's all right, Tisman. You're gonna learn a lot when you're with us.
No, that's all right. I'm. This is kind of looks to Kalis as Kalis walked past, right? Not in front of him here. Kind of looks to you here. Kiara says, I wasn't there for what happened last night, and I don't have anything to report to the high priest. But I mean, come on, you have to know this isn't something that can go on forever. This if not him, it'll get one of you guys killed eventually.
Well, I mean, I have no idea why he chose to take this curse. I mean, it's a curse for a reason, right?
She points at the wall that's like being clawed and shredded. Fucking stone itself carved away by claws. It's like superhuman strength and power. That's why most people do it. Strength, right? Being more powerful to achieve what you need. But
I mean, isn't your cleric friend in there? Don't he got a lot of power?
I mean, yeah, but
What
look
if
at the way
one
he's
day he
acting.
just
He's
takes
being
that
so...
power and just decides to kill everyone in your town?
That's a different thing. Come on, you can't be thinking it's the same. He wasn't himself. That's not a conscious decision, what he did.
I know, but we just gotta make do with it right now. And then I don't know the reason why he needs it. I'm sure he ain't gonna want to keep that forever. Whoever he's trying to get, he ain't gonna want to have that inside him. Imagine doing all that work to save them and then using this creature coming out and killing them. I don't think he's gonna want to keep it once he gets where he needs to get.
That's what I'm getting at. Listen, all I'm saying, I'm a paladin in training, right? Soon enough, I might be able to perform some curse-removing abilities. I don't want to do
I know, but it's
such a
gonna be
thing.
it's gonna be his decision.
I'm telling you, as a member of the diarchy, and I deeply understand that this is your friend. I'm not gonna do anything without informing anyone. But if it comes to it, that it's either his curse being stripped away or him being killed even before the lives of some innocent people that don't stand a chance and don't get a choice, I'm gonna do the right thing every time.
I understand.
I don't want you to hate me for it. I don't want him to hate me for it.
Well, I can't
But I have
make
a
that
duty to the
decision for
people.
him. He's his own person.
I know, but look, he's acting so nonchalantly, like nothing happened. He just
I
wants
don't
to keep
think
going.
I don't think he really understands it.
I think he does. He's not stupid.
Yeah,
You
but
can look at that.
I don't think he was in his right state of mind.
Yeah, that's
The
what
only
I'm
thing
saying,
that-
if it comes to that.
He might not, under the curse, be in his right state of mind. But Kalis, as he is, who has lived with it since before we met him, he's not an idiot. He knows what he has. He knows the danger that it poses. Pretend
you're right.
otherwise would just be foolish. Oh no, I'm not saying this in a way as he is in control. I'm saying
He knew the risks. I know.
yes.
Whatever the reason why he took the risk is his business. It's not ours.
We don't have to know.
Well,
we just
I
have
agree.
to know.
Yeah. She just says, I agree, but I have to tell you, I am a protector of the people here. I need to make sure nobody dies because of something that I might not have witnessed last night on my watch.
There's something strange else going on. How did these beasts that were nearby know to come here?
Oh my god, that was horrifying. I've never fought creature, monsters? Were those people? How does any of this work?
They were just like him.
Those were all people? So that means they're just walking around without anyone knowing. Around, possibly even in Uthadern.
Air gives
I
you
suspect.
That's not
I suspect if
comforting.
they're in the city, they probably will have left if they know what they are. Hence the reason they're out here.
That's clever as always, Roger. I think that's probably exactly who that was last night. Wow, I never even thought that I could be talking to someone who might just be that without knowing. Any other problems that this group has that I shouldn't know about?
Why would we tell you that? I just look at everything like a raised eyebrow.
I just don't want to be surprised in the middle of the night by one of you turning into a tentacle monster and stabbing me to death or something like that.
I think they would grapple you and strangle you first.
Okay, I didn't need that. I didn't need that visual. Thank you. Thanks. Oh, I'm gonna go get the sled ready.
Kiara is secretly a devil in disguise, so you know you have to watch out
What?
for
What?
that.
Hey, what? Hold on.
That's not true. I
With
was
the
always
gold,
told that
I
I'm an
figured it'd be
angel.
Yeah, but isn't it like devils use angels as disguises because it's the most trustworthy? But I don't want to. This seems like a joke. I don't want to dig too deep. All right, I'm gonna go get the sled. You guys get ready. Minor problem. She walks out and points. All the goats that you guys had slaughtered.
Oh god. Oh boy.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. There was really no place for us. I didn't know that there was going to be things outside. I mean, how could we have known? And why? I mean, Roger's right. How the hell did they know? Is that going to happen next time?
Why didn't we put the goats? Oh, because of the Kalis could have killed the damn goats.
Yeah, Kalis would have killed them, and there's no place in the hut either. So we have a sled left. We have points up, and you see two of the goats are standing on a perfectly vertical surface, just standing up against the wall on the hill above. Those two managed to get on up there, and they're enough to pull the sled, but we might be traveling a little slower for the rest of this. Unless one of you is a master circus animal tamer that can go out and find us some beasts to help us travel.
Do have animal handling. It's not. I'm proficient in it.
If you want to give it a try, the way I'm looking at it, we had another half a day or so of travel. Now it's between the mountains here without the sled. It's gonna be another day and a half, 2 days, maybe more. And I don't want to run into Geladon again. Yesterday was the most horrifying day of my career, and I fought a bunch of giants.
I will go see what I can do.
Did they Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Air will take her animal handling and go train some goats.
You wade out into the tundra looking for some beasts. Go ahead and give me 2 rolls. First is going to be survival, to find some tracks and find some beasts.
This I'm not so great at. But
survival or perception, actually, either works here.
Oh, that I can do. You know what?
Okay,
I'll that.
So it's not going to be your prime pick here, what you find.
I'll do a reroll. I'll take the 9.
So it's not going to be your prime pick what you find out here. Air, you venture on out, and you do spot some beasts. No more than like half a mile off where you guys were resting. You hear barking. You're like, oh, that's good. Like dogs of some sort. And you see these like strange, like almost like color-changing dogs. Every once in a while, one of them sneezes and teleports about 15 feet sideways. As you see a group of 4 blink dogs who are just playing in the snow.
Oh.
Now I would like that animal handling roll.
I'm gonna add 2 things. Since I'm a little bit away from the party here.
Okay.
I promised Cleo I wouldn't do this in her vicinity. But, so I have command.
Yeah, what, sorry?
I have command, and I can target
command.
a creature with it. To at least, I was curious, can I use this to get, like, the basis and help with my animal handling? Because
yeah,
I promised I wouldn't do this near Cleo. It does involve her yelling at something in Infernal.
Yeah, absolutely you can. Yeah, for sure. Command works on any creature. Doesn't need to be a humanoid. And by the way, they got rid of Command got a buff of sorts. Command used to be like, you point at a guy, you yell, you tell them what to do, and they do it if they understand you. They got rid of that part, if they understand you. It just matters that you tell them what to do, and now they do it. It doesn't have that language barrier anymore. So, give me an animal handling roll, and you can burn a spell slot here. I'll give you advantage with command.
Cool. (17) Amazing. You
as you approach, on a 17 and the command spell here, two of the dogs on a 17 still just freak out and start running and just teleport away. But the other two turn to run and then stop as you yell out in Infernal, and they stop and begin to whimper immediately and sort of hit the floor, just sort of sit down really, really low. And they just stand there waiting, not moving, sort of frightened of you.
Okay. I will, as I walk up to them and I kneel down. It's like there's like that initial like frightfulness, but then she kneels and she like pets them like on like the top of the head and everything, and then she's got the chains, so she'll pull out two of those and hook them up. Gently.
They immediately teleport out of their chains. As you realize, that's why I said 9 is not going to be your prime pick. You're like, son of a... I mean, they're listening to me now, but they can teleport, and that's a problem if I want them to pull a thing. So, how do you convey to these things not to do that? But they're, funny enough, they teleport out of their chains, but are still waiting there just looking at you, right? It's just their nature to be teleporting around all the time.
How big are they?
Dog. Regular, sort of Labrador size. By the way, they look something like this. Maybe a little more like white and grayish fur, but yeah, something like that.
Oh my god, they're adorable.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're horrified of you, just staring up at you.
I'm gonna take a moment to just kind of like, at this point, like calm them down from that initial like threat, right? Try and win them over. Share a little bit of food with them here, get them kind of.
Yeah, at first, like,
gentle,
cautiously sniffing at your hand, and then slowly, like, grabbing stuff of your hand, and then more, and then they're licking your hand as you're feeding them.
Okay. All right, I think someone back at camp can talk to animals. I feel like somebody did that. All right. Come on. You two, you're coming with me. And she kind of, like, walks away a little bit and, like, pats the side of her leg, like, come on.
They teleport next to you.
I like this. All right, and I'll lead them back.
Incredible. You guys watch as Air returns to two dogs. These, like, polar, husky kind of looking dogs. And they sort of walk on up and then kind of panting. And you guys see these lines of strange kind of magic across their bodies. Is anyone here proficient with nature? I know Rodri is. Is anyone else?
Nope.
Nobody. Rodri, holy shit, Fey dogs. Fey realm, the realm of whimsy and emotions. These creatures often live in that realm, but also often accidentally end up on our plane of existence. They are very uncommon to see, but not, like, extremely rare. You see her bring in two of these dogs, and I think you also immediately realize, like, oh, but they teleport. How is this gonna help? They're just gonna leave.
Where did you find those? That's interesting. I'm not sure how helpful they're going to be.
Walked out there a little bit, and then I found them. I was able to get these two to.
That is impressive.
Obey. I got a lot of talents people don't really know about. But I can't exactly tell them to stop teleporting, but I figure if we could, somehow convey that to them. Kiara is pretty good at that sort of thing, so maybe she could, imprint upon them the importance of not teleporting out of the harnesses of the sled, and then we could ride the goats.
Oh, you want me to talk to the dogs?
I mean, I don't know if you can actually talk to animals, but if you can at least, you're pretty good at conveying emotion and ideas.
I kind of play a song for the dogs.
Don't fucking teleport away.
Stay still this one time.
You can possibly blink off an edge and possibly die. Please don't do it.
They're just staring at you, kind of wagging their tails, enjoying the music, but you don't think they understand. In fact, I think
we have rations, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I was gonna say, Rodri, while they are figuring this out, give me a nature roll as well to see what you actually know about blink dogs.
Well, she'll give a blink dog who stay put ration, and any of them that blink, she won't give him one.
Yeah, they're just playfully kind of looking around, trying to figure out what you're trying to tell them, but they're not exactly sure. Yeah, absolutely. Roger, on a 16, you're like, these are common beasts in the Fey realm. I know that they can teleport and stuff, and they're pretty magical kind of creatures. Not really much powerful when it comes to fighting or whatever, but you do know that some of them can understand us. Well, specifically, they speak a language, which this is not a joke, this is real, this is 100% real. They speak a language called Blink Dog language, which I'm going to go ahead and say probably none of you speak. And additionally, Roger, you're like, I'm pretty sure they can also understand Elven and Sylvan languages, but probably can't speak them back. So if you got an elf in the party or someone elfish,
Rodri looks down and it says in Sylvan, "I," and starts to try to pet it.
They perk up immediately. Turn. You see their ears sort of pop up immediately.
Oh, they do understand. They understand Elven and Sylvan.
Could you tell them not to blink out of the harnesses if we put it on them?
I can try. I'm not sure they'll listen. But I turned to look at it and held up some meat from the goats.
Mm-hmm.
Can you help us and not teleport out of some harness to pull our sled?
Kind of both look at you, and they look at each other and look over at Air, and then back to you, and you see them both nod their heads as if understanding.
Rodri's just shocked. His eyes open up. He's like, "Oh, I think they're gonna do it."
And you see them just walk up to Air and sniff at her a few times, and are kind of bouncing around from Kiara's song, and then walk over to the sled and just sit next to the sled.
Okay.
Air, put 2 blink dogs in your inventory.
Oh, okay.
They're just sitting there. They're not much of a combatants, right? They're not really great at combat, but they're just, hounds, useful for maybe labor like this, or just as pets as long as you want them around.
Okay.
They can find their own food and such. Woof woof.
And so it begins.
Blink dog pets. Okay.
They're both male.
All right. I will have to name them. I will get them secured in their harness.
Yeah, they'll just wait there. They'll look into you. You secured him. Tiswin looks over and says, "Holy fucking shit! I can't believe that just happened. All right, well, I guess we better start moving. I guess we're unimpeded. All right, everyone. 4 people on the sled. We can have 1 or 2 people on the goats. All right, we have 2 goats, 4 people on the sleds. Kalis or Air, you can't drive the sled. We're not doing the thing again. Someone else has to drive the sled. Okay. See one of these big goats, fucking angry-looking goats, just fucking little beard, their massive horns on the side, just stands there in front of you, grumpy.
Karnak will ride on the sled.
On the sled, gotcha.
I will ride on a goat and hold a hand down to Cleo if she wants to ride.
Sure.
Yeah, the dogs will nod along, looking at the familiars nearby, and are told not to eat them.
Little bastard.
Yeah. You see Little Bastard, or Gariant, as his name is, this little pixie, best friend of Karnak, self-elected as... Yeah, he's just like talking to them in Sylvan the whole time, and the dogs are just looking at him, like wagging their heads around. Excellent. As you guys set off, last day of travel because we managed to find these beasts. I'm gonna need the fastest gun in the west. First D100 to be rolled will take it to see if anything happens on the journey. 86. No, just the first one. Just the first one. We got one already. It's fine. My God, you guys can't roll in the middle. Good God. All right. Excellent. You guys head on out. 86. You guys find, first of all, you find a massive river about a 180, maybe 200 something feet wide. A massive river flows through here. You see massive sort of ice, not ice caps, what are they called? The giant, like, floating pieces of ice you see in Antarctica all the time. They have a name, but I forgot about the actual name. Iceberg, a little smaller. They're not that big enough to be icebergs, but ice floats, right? Something like that.
F-L-O-W.
Flow. Ice flows. You see a bunch of these, right? You guys are presented with an obstacle. How do we cross this frozen 200 wide, 200 or so feet wide river with occasional pieces of ice flow that might be able to jump onto, or maybe you slip off of it and fall into the probably coldest water in all of Exandria?
I like to imagine. Sorry, like there's a little ad game, like funny. Like I imagine all the party like look at this river, and they all look to Kiara.
Time to improvise, Kiara.
Is it how wide is this river?
About 200 feet or so from your guys' side to the other.
All right. Well, I made a big ass slide before. I mean.
You see Tisman looks over and says, as long as the slide doesn't get wet, because if it does, if our colds get wet from this, I mean, I myself,
Well, it wouldn't be a slide per se. It would just a bridge. That's all it would be.
You make a boat?
I mean, I can. If it's a boat, can be 200 gold worth. Probably be a small boat.
How is there a size requirement on your thing, Jen?
I think it says for now, it says medium. Hold on. Could be medium or smaller. When I get level 6, I could do large.
And what's the gold limit?
20 times my bard level. So 100 gold.
100 gold.
Wait. No, 20 times 5.
Yeah, that's 100. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay. So it's a little big. If it's a medium size, that means it's like you can give me a charisma check. This is your spellcasting ability check. There is a thing, 50 gold pieces, a canoe that you could make. It can hold up to 6 passengers, but it is like much larger than medium, right? It's like a 6-person boat. So this is gonna be, if you want to make a boat, this will be a DC 19 charisma check for you to push your limits of your construct you make.
All right, she's gonna stand by the river.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna play a little bit of music to try to calm herself.
Okay.
And try to like envision a boat or a canoe, whatever, to try to get us over there.
Okay.
So what I gotta roll?
Just a straight up charisma check here. Your spellcasting ability check, yeah? And you're trying to hit a 19, which is quite high.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Ooh, okay. Reroll.
That's even worse.
Take the 13. Kiara, you make a boat, but it's like a miniature one. It ends up being like the size of a barrel, right? That one person can hop into with like a paddle to move himself or themselves.
I knew I should have made a damn bridge.
Bridge also costs way more than 100 gold. And also is more than a medium size, right? So it needs to medium size. It means basically like 5 by 5 by 5 cube of things that you can make, right? It's kind of limiting in that way. Yeah.
Yeah, but if I just took a big ass piece of lumber that was just flat, wouldn't that be?
Well, that's
the
also
same
bigger
as...
than medium size, right? It's definitely not worth probably 100 gold, right? It's probably less, but much bigger than medium size. That's the limitation. That is the difficult part. Like, you could probably do a ton of planks that fit into a 5x5 cube, but you would have to use those planks to build a bridge afterwards, because you can't just make a bridge.
What about a raft?
Let me take a look. Do we have a raft? No, a raft or a canoe. It's the sort of same thing in D&D here. So, a huge-sized vehicle, right? So, bigger than needed. Okay. You have a one-man barrel that you can float across. Tiswin says, all right, I think I'm going to get down to my underwear and just swim across. We're always living out here in the snow.
It's gonna be real cold. It's gonna be real cold.
No, I know.
Hold on.
I'm a
How much
very
rope
proud
do we
dwarf
got?
about it. Oh?
How much rope do we have?
How much rope do we have, gang?
I looked at my rope.
All of you starting with your explorer's packs should have a 50 feet of rope. Otherwise, if you bought some extra, you might have some.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Do we have 250 feet of rope?
Let's see here.
Karnak has regular rope and his rope climbing.
I don't have rope.
Neither do I.
Yeah, they're only in Dungeoneer's pack and Explorer's pack. Otherwise, they don't go into any other packs, unless you buy them specifically.
How about Tiswin and Air? Do they have rope?
Tiswin has, rope. It's with the supplies that's on the sled right now. She's got one thing of rope, 50 feet hemp.
I've got a bunch of chain.
4 and chain. All right. Who has the pitons?
I got pitons and chain, and I don't have rope. My rope got destroyed.
Can I have the pitons, please?
Do I get these back? Because these have a much more important usage than...
I'll get them back to you.
I will reluctantly hand over the Kalis staking pitons.
Okay.
We're not calling them that, but yes, excellent. You hand
No,
it over.
This is the Kalis restraint kit.
I got it. And Karnak's going to strip down to his skivvies. And since he has the ring of warmth, he's going to jump into the lake and start grabbing the ice floes and using the pitons attached to the rope all the way across to make an ice bridge.
Amazing. I need you to make a con save. You can have advantage because of your ring, but the water is still, like, pretty horrifyingly cold.
If it helps, he'll try and just jump across the flows because he's a really good jumper.
You definitely can, but they are slowly moving, right? Let's do this instead. Give me, I need 3 rolls from you. Sorry, 2 rolls, and if you're successful, you don't need the third one. I need an acrobatics roll to safely jump across many of these ice flows, connecting them together, and not, like, slip and fall off the ice. I need... Okay, we're going to need that third roll. I need athletics to see how quickly you can do this so they don't actually just keep flowing off and dragging away your rope. 16, you do it fast enough here. However, you do fall into the water a few times. I need a last one, Constitution saving throw. This one you can have with advantage because of your ring as you end up in the water a few times. Karnak, you fall into the water, and fully, as you guys see him fall down into water, Tiswin immediately says, oh shit, starts, like, getting ready to take her clothes to, like, jump into water off you. We see, like, bursting out of the fucking water like a mermaid, perfectly adept in water here, as you land on these ice floes, just float, fucking glistening, cold. There's, like, frost gathered on, like, standing in the wind outside of the water is, like, much worse than being in the water, right? As we see, like, frost gathering at the side of your face, you just fucking shake it off. And keep working on this. It takes you a better part of 20-30 minutes with your jumping abilities to connect a bunch of ice floats. They're all kind of moving slightly, where they almost like are slowly forming a dam, right?
Yeah,
catching a bunch of the ice flows that makes a platform for everyone to just walk across now safely. Everyone else, you guys can walk right across. I just need a DC 10 acrobatics for no one to slip and fall into the water.
When they're all done, he'll go back and get the pitons out.
Gotcha. Acrobatics, DC 10, everyone. Cleo makes it across, no problem. You guys are all like within 10, 15 feet of each other, kind of moving together across.
I was supposed to be.
You're rolling still in secret. That's okay. I see that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a 15, which is a crazy low roll for you, but more than enough. Rodri is good. Air is good.
I can just come across last and just pull everything up. That way you don't have to like trek all the way across. And
Yeah, that's fine. That's totally works. Kiara, acrobatics from you as well.
I'm riding my damn boat that I fucking made. Sitting in the damn boat and I'm taking it over there.
You just row across, no roll necessary. You just slowly row yourself across to the other side. Which, by the way, for reference, I guess it would have been like 2 people can't fit into the boat, so it would be hard to bring it back over each time. But yeah, no, you make it across. All of you guys make it, collect your rope, collect your pitons, you're on the other side. As you guys come on across, after about 10, 15 more minutes of walking, I think, like, as you're getting dressed, Tiswin is, like, looking over at Karnak, just, like, all the jacked, massive orc. Just, like, looks away, like, sorry, we should be going. We should actually be going fast.
Oh, you don't have to look away. He flexes.
We gotta get going. It's really cold out here, and all kinds of scary things can happen. And she starts walking up.
Don't fluster the young one.
Sorry.
You guys walk and travel on your sled here for maybe 20 or so minutes before you see Tisman sort of like, hold on, hold. As she hops off the side of the sled and walks over, and you guys see a bunch of footsteps in the snow. Large footsteps, smaller footsteps. There seems to have been like some sort of a skirmish here in the last few days. No blood in the snow. It's all been like, covered over by the non-stop snow down, but she looks around and says, I think we're getting really close. This might have been some of the Jezaraz fighting something around here. Friends, here comes the rough part. Morales she gestures to the Rhine plains around you, says, here somewhere. I think the High Priest mentioned Uralis was an attempt at a settlement out here in the Rhine Plains, and it was sort of lost to us many, many years ago, 100 years, I think, even. It's buried somewhere underneath all this ice and snow, and it's sort of on us to find where it was. So look for any monuments or landmarks or any signs of civilization. I have some pickaxes and shovels. We can start digging if really necessary.
DM, quick question. Did we get a physical description of what the rings look like, or do we have any idea?
Just no actual description. Just the what's it called? The prophecy that was speaking about them. There are 3 rings, and the only way it hurts to look at them directly, and the only way to understand them is to look at them sideways, through fire, through water, through shadow. Whatever that means.
Trying to remember, just looking through my notes, because there was a description of 3 different elements for the rings.
I think that was the looking at it through ice, through fire, and through shadow.
Rings, water, shadow, and fire. It's kind of a long shot, but could we look to try and cast Locate Object?
Okay. What are you looking for?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna try and because I'll throw up into the chat room just because it says describe or name an object that is familiar to you. I'm not really familiar to it. It's kind of like it's really wordy when it comes to that. So I'll just throw up in the chat real quick.
Let's interpret it together.
Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. The sense of direction.
10-minute concentration. The spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, weapon. The spell can locate any thickness, if any thickness of lead, even a thin sheet. Well, yeah, just lead blocks. Gotcha. If you have seen it up close 30 feet, it's, gotcha. Yeah, so the spell can locate a specific object known. Oh no, that doesn't matter here. It's like if you're looking for something you lost, it's easy for you to find. But this is an object that you are just sort of imagining or guessing here. 3 guesses you have here. Are you looking for this ring of fire, of water, or of shadow?
Any ideas from the party?
I'm going to say not fire, because I feel like that would be the one in the volcano.
No, for sure.
Ice, I would imagine up further in the more frozen region.
So sorry, we did this already. You guys asked about this already back in when we were reading the prophecy and such. The volcano thing, that's nothing to do with rings. That's a giga realization that Rodri had on a natural 30 investigation, where he realized that's probably that forge that was mentioned in the prophecy. The priest, the archpriest, Edbris, he explained to you guys, after you guys had a vision of that dead frost, that like frost giants like sitting on a throne type of thing, that's probably the Ring of Frost. He was talking that the Ring of Fire, what he believes to be Ring of Fire, was lost here in Uralis. You guys asked about this. It's just been like a month since we talked about it, so we don't remember. But yeah, you guys totally talked about it. Yeah.
Okay. I'll try that. Cleo will try casting Locate Object, trying to concentrate on the Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire. You, for a moment, sit there, clasp your holy symbol, cast a spell. As you begin to focus here, as your spell out from you, this sonar-like effect, invisible to most, that washes across the Rhine Plains here, you see it in your mind. A beautiful golden ring with some sort of a gemstone that burns on the inside. The moment you see it in your mind, you get a ping on your detection, on your spell. You sense maybe 400-500 feet to your east, vaguely east, at a sort of downwards angle. Somewhere maybe 50 to 100 feet below you somewhere, you feel this ring. Brilliantly done.
Cleo opens her eyes and points. It's 400 feet in that direction, I think.
Clever.
Tisman looks shocked. Holy shit, that was easy.
Well done.
Thank you. It was a long shot. According to whenever I cast a spell, I feel like I have to intimately know an object, but this was a shot in the dark. It's glad it worked.
Good job.
As you guys start walking on that way, you do see a ton more footprints through the snow here. This is a common area for all kinds of frost raiders and marauders to be passing through. Larger footsteps even, vaguely humanoid but much larger, like that of ogres perhaps, or something even larger. As you guys walk, you see something. A large snowy mound up ahead begins to reveal itself as instead a cavernous opening that dips down into the ground. You guys see spikes, massive pieces of wood, and skulls. Some of them still have skin and bits of dried flesh on them. Most of them are just skinless, just skulls. And you see maybe 2 dozens of these skulls impaled on these pieces of wood around. The whole place has these like stalactites of ice that sort of sprout out from the sides of it as it opens itself down. But you guys see buried under a few inches of ice, you see cobblestones here at the entrance. As you realize this might have been some sort of previously like an actual official entrance to Uralis, the settlement that existed, where you can see cobblestone steps underneath, and there's like some vaguely, barely visible like golden gilding in the style of that sort of like a half-dagger claw, or the symbol of Uthadern, right? The 2 colors, the black and white, and gold gilding along the sides, as you guys feel this horrid stench coming up, like you're entering a wolf's den and all the meals it's previously had, all the rot that is left inside, belches out towards you. You hear vaguely voices on the inside. As immediately, I think you hear Orcish, Karnak, from down there. And I think, Rodri, you hear a little bit of... Remind me if you speak it, but I'm just assuming because you're a Goliath giant.
I do speak... Rodri does speak giant, yes.
Yeah, you hear a bits of giant from down there as well.
You said this was going into like an ice cavey sort of thing?
Yeah, you think it might have been kind of like, remember when you guys made it to Uthadurn? It was that like bit on top, but then like you go under it to go into the city. You realize this was also like some sort of an underground city or town or settlement, right? But this one is just, like buried in snow from not being kept up and cleaned over the hundreds of years, and there's like ice spikes around. It looks like a troll lair that you're entering to that was, repossessed by the wild things out here.
Does this have any, I guess, like, anything that would be like similar or identical to what I saw in the vision of the ice cave?
Hard to say. It's just an entrance to a cave right now.
Okay.
Do we want to lure whoever is in there out? Hello?
Would it be dumb enough to give chase?
Are these signs of Jezrez?
Looking around, yeah, you'd think so, probably.
Karnak's going to reach into his bag of holding and offer his recently cleaned war horn that he got from the Jezrez trumpeter to Kiara.
Oh, you don't gotta use that. Oh, because of I get that one performance creation per day, but I can also use the spell slot to make one.
Okay.
I don't want to get rid of that. We may need it.
I'm not saying get rid of it, I'm saying use it.
Yeah, but the noise I'm gonna make, it's gonna be in an opposite direction, so that way they lure it that way.
Oh, I was thinking I'm learning out here to fight them.
Yeah, I don't think we want to fight a whole entire army, Connor.
Maybe.
I mean, if we want to fight a whole army. She looks at all of them.
I can think of smarter things to do with our time.
Agreed.
I can go in there invisible and see how many they are. Maybe it's not a lot of them. Or maybe Kayla's can go in there invisible. I can make her invisible.
Little bastard can go in there invisible.
It may not be a lot of them. It may seem like it's a lot because it could echo in there. Might be like 3 or 4.
Well, there is a giant in there. At least one.
Hey, little bastard. Where you at?
Yes, best friend. Right here, right behind your earlobe where it's nice and warm.
Can you make yourself not seen and go in there and see what's going on?
Absolutely. Anything for my best friend.
He'll stow his horn away.
All right. I will be right back. And fluttering wings moving incredibly quickly as he moves on in. Karnak, you hear a voice in your head says, "Hey there, best friend. How's it going? You want to take a look through these peepers? See what I see?"
Yeah. Karnak's going to shut his eyes.
All right.
Sit down so it doesn't fall over.
Eyes wide closed as you open your eyes and you see through his vision. And by the way, oh my god, a sense of vertigo. He is moving so fast like a fly, right? Zipping around everything so fast. As you see on the inside here, frozen and devastated remains of a settlement. Not a large settlement, a little bigger than Palebank Village, place where we all met, right? But you see this place has been buried in ice. There's rivers of like liquids and floating on through. There are some remains of the cobblestones, many of them broken and such. And he begins to see some creatures around. You see what at first you think like, oh, orcs, there they are, and then you realize like, wait a minute, something. You see these kind of big hulking, a little taller than most orcs you've seen. As you realize those are not orcs, they are Jezzeraz still, because Jezzeraz are a bunch of different humanoid type monsters that roam these wastes. These are trollkin. Basically half trolls that are sort of walking around similar to orcs, but not as protruding sort of wide jaws. They have a little less like muscle and strength to them, but they make up for it. You've heard, and you've probably fought to these guys sometimes before. They make up for it with a minor regenerative ability that they share from their ancient predecessors, the trolls, right? As you see a handful of these, not many actually, as they seem to be gathered at the back end of this settlement, where they're kind of looking amongst themselves now and kind of talking amongst themselves in giant language. Does Karnak speak giant?
He does not. But I think he's got a grin on his face. He's like, oh yeah, there's a bunch of Jezreaz in there, and some of them are half trolls. It'll be fun.
You see some of them are like shamans, these like shaman trollkin ladies who are kind of talking, two of them talking right now, as they are pointing and looking at what looks to be the back of the town here that was. This was told to you guys by the head priest, by Archpriest Edbrus, that there was a temple that was built here to the Archheart, right? And you see the ruins of this temple have been remodeled, where two massive statues of an elf and a dwarf stood, holding spears together, have been replaced. You guys have been told that something else and horrible has moved into this place. The statues have been corrupted in some way. You see skulls visible there, eyes gleaming with some unnatural light on the inside, and the whole place reeks of undeath and necromancy and unholy things. And you see these trollkin kind of looking amongst each other, and you don't need to speak the language to understand the look in their faces that are saying, like, should we really be doing this? Is this a good idea? As they're kind of looking amongst themselves. As you realize this area here, as much as it is in the territory of these worthless Jezzeraz, even they are like, maybe we shouldn't fuck with this. Should we? Maybe not, maybe not. As they are having some sort of discussion right now. As you realize, these are probably not creatures that live in this place, but have come here now for something, for some reason.
Yeah, Karnak reports all that back.
One last thing that you see as Gariant, as a little bastard, is about like, all right, should I be heading back? Or, oh, wait, what the hell is that? And you see out of the darkness of this destroyed temple, stepping out, is a troll. Like a real fully grown troll that steps on out. He walks on out, but something's wrong with him. He has a singular, gigantic, draconic wing. Yeah, his body is halfway like eaten up and corrupted, and where all this like burn marks and damage has been done to him, green draconic scales have sprouted across his body as he's coughing up blood, and then his body's healing immediately. And you see these trollkin like talking to him as he's just sort of shaking his head as if something just fucking bad has just happened to him.
Reports that too.
And they're just talking in giant, and you don't quite understand, huh?
Yeah, I don't understand giant right now. Come on back, little bastard.
You got it, bestie. Zipping right back.
Keyless, you want to trade curses?
Excellent. I think that's actually a perfect thing to go on a break on, right? As you just sort of sigh to yourself, annoyed with your familiar, as you guys realize, okay, there are some people who got here before us, it seems, and are looking around, poking around for something. Trollkin of Jezzeraz. Friends, let's take 5 and then return very soon. I'm gonna go get myself a drink. Bathroom break, everyone. Be right back.
BRB.
a bunch of possible dangerous enemies who possibly might be enemies. They are seemingly looking for something here, or talking in giant. We gotta get Rodri closer so he can actually understand them. So, how do you guys want to do that? And they are, by the way, once you get into this cave, they are another, like, I don't know, 400, 500 feet further through this, like, ransacked, destroyed, frozen over village.
So, how many of us can turn invisible?
I can sneak, but I can't turn invisible. Might as well be, though.
I mean, I can. You said how many I could turn invisible?
Yes. Because I could do it too myself, and most of our familiars seem to be able to.
I can do it to 2 people.
I have not yet learned this spell.
So 3.
It says 1 additional creature for each spell slot above 2, and I only have.
Yeah.
Oh,
so you can do
I have
2,
3.
she can do
Oh,
one.
I have 3 level spells. Yes, I could do 3. Yeah.
No, you can do 2, because it's 1 for level 2, and then 1 extra at 3rd level for 2 total, and then Jess is saying she can do 1 as well, so 3 total you guys can cover.
Yeah.
Okay. I know some of us are really great at stealth. Now that we know there's no other creatures around here other than these guys, if any of you want to give me an actual stealth roll and sneak up to see what you can see and make better informed decisions, I would love some stealth rolls from those of you daring enough to approach.
31?
Okay,
Because I get advantage?
31
I get
on that.
advantage.
Yeah, natural 20. You absolutely move right on through this place. This is a haunted memory of an establishment, of a settlement here. No bodies of any kind, no skulls or bones, even other than the ones that you guys saw outside. And as you are making your way through here stealthily, Kalis, you're starting to think those skulls outside weren't a warning of territory. They might have been just warning to their own people not to go inside here. There is a dreadfully silent, nihilistic sense in this place. A deathly smog that hangs in the air. Nothing exists here. All dies here. Anyone else trying to stealth along?
I would
Very
use
well.
my invisibility, like not for like following, but like once we go in, if we're gonna actually try and sneak at some point.
Okay, awesome. If you want to go ahead and give me that invisibility on air, you do have disadvantage because of your armor. Silent steps will negate the disadvantage, and invisibility will give you advantage.
Okay. So that's been cast. Silent steps. I will do.
Stealth advantage.
12.
Okay, not the worst. Could have been 7. Very well. You make your way on slowly through. Rest of you guys, those of you who can be invisible, you can try to be invisible. Otherwise, it's just stealth rolls you're making. Yeah.
I'll use my inspiration to reroll that 8.
Okay.
For stealth.
I just realized I got a popcorn bucket.
It is. Sorry, really? What?
I just realized I got a popcorn bucket now. Sorry, I just had a really happy moment.
All right, that's nice. You guys a great discovery. Karnak at an 18, Rodri 16, very nice. Overall, not bad. Kiara, you're the last one left. Are you invisibling yourself or other people, or just heading in? Huh?
Well, I was gonna do another person, but
You
they
can still
kinda
give
all
someone.
ran ahead.
Well, yeah, everyone else already rolled decent rolls here. But again, there's a big difference again from being stealth to being invisible. If you say like, yeah, I'm gonna also invisible another person, that person could just openly walk out and walk around without being seen, while the others have to like hug corners and hide and can't walk out.
That's the case. I'm gonna give it to Karnak. That way he can get closer if we need him.
Gotcha. Karnak, you have your 18 stealth, but you're also invisible. Huh?
Nice.
And are you upcasting this at level 3, so you're doing both of you guys, or just Karnak with the level 2? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Upcasting it.
Upcasting, give me your stealth roll as well with advantage. $11. Okay. Friends, amongst the 6 of you, you guys are trying to beat the passive perception of these trolls. Passive perception of a troll is a 15. You all as a group get a 16. You just scoot by. Oh my goodness. I'm going to move you guys to a map, and you can see what this place looks like, frozen over and ruined as it is, having been somehow corrupted, as all of you feel this unpleasant aura of this place. This is what you guys are looking at, and up ahead of you to the north are these trollkin, these guys. Some of them, these witches, these shamans, they're spellcasters, censored for nudity, censored for PG reading here, I guess. It's very dangerous art. If you really look at it, it's a pretty dangerous art. And then finally, the one that made it out, this adult troll that walked out, looks to have been turned or mutated somehow into a green draconic appearance, which all of you looking around, those of you proficient in history or nature, you're like, green dragons are like swamp and forest dragons. Why did that come out of there? As he's just there sort of coughing, holding onto his belly. Additionally, you guys do see that, yes, the entrance to the temple has been altered and rechanged, and there are these horrifying skulls over here on these massive statues as the entrance leads into the pure darkness beyond. You guys are all stealth and can move yourselves up to this staircase over here. And tell me how you want to do this. If you want to try to stealth past or ambush or whatever you wish to do here. But you do hear them talking. Yeah, Karnak and Air and Kiara, you guys can be anywhere on this map. You are stealth and invisible, so if you want to be past them, amongst them, anywhere, you can be there. The rest of you have to be, like, up to the stairs.
Even on a 31?
I'm going to say 30 on a natural 20, same applies for you. You can be anywhere, especially with your climbing speed, you can just be fucking moving along the walls without them ever realizing.
Well, that's right, because I got the boots. I could walk on the wall.
Yeah, you as well.
I also got the boots.
Yeah.
So.
Spider climbing.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to go up. Where can I go on these walls? Can I walk on, like, these
anywhere you see on the map, really. Yeah, well, they're ice. They're like, you can walk on those, but they are still slippery, right? Spider walking boots let you walk on, like, vertical surfaces, but they don't account for, like, slipperiness or stickiness or stuff like that. So within
just so
reason.
We're clear, we're attacking these people. That's what I'm imagining, right?
That's up to you guys, how you want to do this. As Rodri, having to stick a little further back here while stealthing along, Rodri can give me a perception roll to see if you can overhear what they're saying in Giant.
I'm gonna get in position.
Too far, Rodri, you can't understand them.
Shamans.
Yeah, go, those of you invisible, just move yourselves anywhere on the map. Kalis being basically invisible with that natural 20, yeah?
I do... As I'm coming up here to get to the shaman, the skull and the iconography of this temple, like you said, it looks like it's been changed to this. Like this wasn't original.
Yeah, this was definitely altered or damaged because if you take a look, like these skulls are not whole. They're not like replicas of each other, right? One of them is more damaged than the other. It looks like a bunch of time has passed here. And the best you guys were told, this was a temple of Archheart, of the Corlan, of the god of art and magic, but was destroyed, taken over by the Jezeras, and they themselves got chased out by something else that moved in here.
Would I be able to tell, like, iconography-wise, what this might be a temple to?
I definitely think so. You don't sense any devilry, if that's what you were curious about, but you look at yourself and 9 out of the 10 times you're like, a necromancer moved in. Some sort of a powerful bone guy made this his home. Why he chose to do that in a temple of a god of art and magic, you can imagine a bunch of different reasons, but you're probably going to be dealing with all sorts of unliving things. And it's experimental, seemingly, or chemical, or something transmutive enough, where this troll came out looking like a fucking half-dragon, as he's, like, trying to speak to the others in giant, but it's obviously he's looking at his body like, what the fuck happened to me, as he's looking at these strange scales across his body,
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Good to know.
I see you guys moving into different positions there.
I'm gonna get over here.
Tiswin is just sticking along the edge here, waiting, like, what are we gonna do? What's the plan here?
There we go. Got into my position that I wanted.
She's a tall trollkin lady. She's got a orb, like a frozen crystal orb. That's probably her spellcasting focus. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the plan, friends? Are we just gonna fucking assassinate these guys, or try to at least? Or are we waiting for something? Are we preparing something?
Well, I'm gonna interdict her because that won't give anything away. It's just a thing.
Okay.
So I will have that going on her, and then got my glaive out, and I'm ready. We didn't agree on like what the call sign is.
These are
Now that you can
Jezreaz,
see
right?
each other, now that you can see each other, you're invisible anyway.
These are clearly Jezreaz, yeah.
These are most definitely Jezreaz. Remember, like I said, Jezreaz isn't just orcs. It's like Goliaths and roving humans, and sometimes, rarely, elves or dwarves, and trollkin, and full-on trolls, and ogres, and sometimes giants. Jezreaz is a large umbrella under which fall many people that follow Ruiner, the god of just violence and mindless killing.
Yeah, but they've been known to kill travelers who can't fight. So, I think
anyone.
I think Karnak is just gonna kick it off. If everyone's okay with that.
Okay. What about Tiswin and Cleo and Rodri are further on back. You guys realize that yes, without invisibility or greater stealth, you can't really approach any further. So you have a lot of dudes in between you and the rest of the members of your party here. So, waiting for this signal to begin, Karnak, you can absolutely start us off, but of course that's not how D&D works, and therefore this is what surprise rounds now look like in D&D. Go ahead and everyone roll stealth with advantage. All of your enemies who are unaware of you roll initiative with advantage. All of your enemies roll initiative with disadvantage instead.
I didn't realize that most people are moving up. Can I redo my positioning? I don't.
If you wanted to. As you can see here, the party's going to be split pretty fucking distance, like long distance in between us. Oh my god, Rodri. All right. Okay.
I can redo that so that I have somebody I can body block for the others.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because I can reach them with. I can move down this thing. This
Figure out your
wall.
positioning here. Those of you who are invisible have the advantage of starting this fight anywhere you wish to be. The rest of them are just standing there, kind of looking out. They all look a little freaked out, right? They're looking around for anything scary. Okay. Initiatives are being rolled. Initiatives are rolled. How did I do that? How did I wrap my mic cord around my entire chair? How the fuck?
Magic.
What the fuck?
Oh,
there we go.
16.
Excellent. Does anyone need me to correct their initiative, or did you guys already do it for yourselves?
Do it already.
Everyone's done it already. Okay, initiatives are not looking too bad, other than Rodri. That's an insane 1 in 400 roll by Darren there. Here are the rolls for these enemies. We have 3 types of enemies. First are these Trollkin grunts. They make these rolls, of course, with disadvantage. 13. It'll be a 13. Okay. Also, I don't know if you saw, I think they changed the initiative tracker. It looks a little different.
It is.
I noticed that. It's pretty good.
The Trollkin Shaman or Shamans. 2, I don't think I need to reroll it. That's a natural 1. That's as low as it goes. By 0.01 faster than Rodri. You hate to see it. And then finally, the Half-Dragon Troll. Also natural 1. Also faster than Rodri by 0.01.
Oh man.
All right. That said, initiatives are rolled here. As Karnak, you're about to pop it off here. Kalis, you are done waiting. You go first here. Let's begin this initiative, friends. Get ready. This is quite a few enemies.
Can I move my interdiction real quick?
What's that?
When you let me reposition, can I move the interdiction?
Yeah, if you wanted to put it on someone else.
Okay. Yep. Put it here on this guy.
Just on the front guy. Gotcha. Okay, Kalis, start us off. Ambush begins.
I'm coming out this guy, and here we go. Yeah, we're gonna do my dealio. Booming blade.
Do my dealio.
Boom blade.
All of you will have advantage on the first attack roll you guys make when coming out of stealth.
Oh, sick. So, I was supposed to say Rook. That doesn't really help then, but it's fine. Here we go. 26.
Hell yes, that hits the shaman abso-fucking-lutely. That is 16 plus 15, 31 points of damage to this person as you appear out of invisibility, stabbing them to the side of the throat.
How much sneak attack do I have again? I have 3, right?
You should have 3d6 of sneak attack.
Okay, okay, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, Tizwin, thank you for reminding me. Tizwin is in here to help us. She is a actual, holy shit.
Holy
natural 20 for her. Okay. Kalis, that is your action. You have this person freaks the fuck out. You stab into the throat. They grab for their neck and look back at you and sort of freak out and roar. And you watch as they pull their hand back. Flesh begins to slowly knit itself together. Trolls, they regenerate. That is, this person is not bloodied from that 31 points of damage.
This shaman dude is not bloodied from that?
Yeah,
wow.
This shaman lady, she's not bloodied from that.
Wow. That's quite a bit.
That's not encouraging, to say the least, but hey, keep doing it.
I will do my bonus action dagger. Here we go. 26 hit for an extra
nice
5 damage.
More. Cool.
And yeah, I guess I will move back 5 feet and say, come at me.
They can't attack you, so yes, absolutely. Now she's bloodied after the extra 5 points of damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hoping to taunt her with that booming blade. So.
She freaks the fuck out and immediately starts getting ready. Yep. Okay. Kalis, that's gonna be your turn. Tizwin fucking books it. She's going to run her 30 feet of movement over here. She's a half-dwarf, but the half-elf of her gives her just enough more movement than a dwarf has, right? She is going to use her twice per day ability here. Actually, there's no need for it yet. She's going to take pull out her heavy crossbow, take aim at the guy all the way to the right, and fire. Oh my god, a natural 20. She hits the guy on the right for 36 points of damage. This guy's bloodied, but still alive. Rocks him straight to the side of the skull, and he falls to the ground, and then the skull belches out the bolt as he begins to stand up, and slowly that troll healing has saved his life. She looks very surprised, like, what the hell? As Karnak, we go to you now. Only one attack with the heavy crossbow, unfortunately.
Karnak is going to go in his rage, so Air's Silent Step's going to go away, and he's going to hurl his lightning bolt first. Or his javelin of lightning.
Oh, the lineup. Oh no, the lineup. Incredible. All of these 4 need to make dexterity saving throws. DC is 13. We're starting at the bottom left. 16, 9, 12, and then the spellcaster in front of you, 7. 1 succeeds, 3 fail. Go ahead and give me that 4d6 lightning damage as it flies back to your hand. Nice. 13 points of damage. 13. This first one takes 6. And then 13, 13, 13. Awesome. That is one of your attacks.
And then he will pull out his other weapons. Use bonus action for rage. He took his attack. So he'll use his secondary. No, he can't. No, I'm good. He's done.
Not this turn, right? This is the setup turn here.
Yes.
Okay, you are raging, you said?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. Kiara, your turn.
He did do the other spells earlier. Just heads up.
Yes, preparation spells and such. Kiara, they are all caught off foot, on the back foot here. What do you do?
I'm still invisible. Do I see any? I don't think anyone is hurting.
No, we are pretty much, most of us are acting before they act.
All right, I'm gonna. This guy up here, does it look like he's a creature, or he's more like animal?
No, he's definitely a troll that something has happened to, and now he has these like draconic features. And trolls are giants, for reference.
I don't want him doing anything.
Kiara, invisibly observing what's going on, you see as he's grabbing his head, and he jumps surprised, and you see him like spit everywhere, like he's caught out, and then he looks at the spit that is dripping out of his mouth, and you see as it hits the ground, it begins to sizzle, as he realizes, and you and him at the same time realize, that his spittle is poison, as he just realizes that. And he has a big scary grin on his face.
Well, I don't see anyone that needs any.
We're fine now.
Yeah.
It's only us been. It's only been the player characters taking the turns.
I don't want to remove my invisibility yet, just in case I need to like run and heal someone or something like that.
You can move. You can dash throughout the battlefield. No one's gonna know where you are.
Where I am, I can heal Air, I can heal Karnak, and I can heal Kalis from exactly where I am.
Good positioning. Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
I'm not gonna do. If I use a bardic, that would also remove my invisibility, right?
It will not. Only an attack or a spell cast will remove invisibility. You can keep inspiring people, but obviously it has to be like something that your allies will know it's you, but not reveal to the enemies. Because if you just start playing your banjo while invisible, they're gonna look over like, "What the fuck is that?"
Okay, so what I'll do is, while invisible, I'll come over here and I'll go, "Caw." And I'll walk back.
Subtle.
And I'll inspire Air. I'll probably freak this guy out a bit.
They'll look back. Bird? What the fuck? Okay, Air, you are inspired.
Caw. Oh, yes.
She has a bird.
Kiara is with me. I know this.
Acid looks offended. Looks around like, what the fuck? That wasn't me. Alright. Excellent. Kiara, bonus action and action.
Have you ever saw K-pop Demon Hunters? Is that kind of caw that Zoe does? Caw. That's
Everyone knows. Alright. Okay. Kiara, beautifully done. You continue to remain concealed. Next up, Air. It is your turn. Air, this ambush begins. You're invisible, approaching here. You see all of these guys look kind of past you to Tizwin, right? They're like, oh shit, there's a person here.
Let's see. Okay. This guy was he
fucked up
prone or?
No, that was me flavor-wise describing. He gets killed, and then his troll healing like brings him back, but no, he wasn't brought to 0 yet.
Gotcha. Alright. We're gonna go over here. He's down, so we will go ahead and got that. Don't need to interdict him, so I will. I'm being attacked by Nat. I will attack from stealth with the first advantage. 25.
You cleave his body in half here. That is more than enough to bring this guy down.
Perfect. I'm immediately gonna move here.
Air, the moment you start moving, you hear him twitch. And you watch the two halves of the body begin to slowly pull themselves together. What's that thing about trolls? You need something. What was it?
Oh,
as you're trying to
fire.
remember. Yeah.
Burn the bodies. That way they stay dead.
The guy in front of you, you realize with that, as you say that, as you appear from invisibility, you realize understands common. His eyes go wide the moment you say burn the bodies, as they're like, no, gets his weapon immediately.
So because I killed him, Great Weapon Master, I'm going to take that extra
Let's
bonus
go.
action. Going to attack him again.
Let's go.
So Acid will help me. 26.
Good shit. Hits, 14 damage. Hit, not bloodied yet.
And then second swing. 23.
23 hits as well. 22 more points of damage. Amazing. Single digits, not dead yet. Slash. These are tough, right? These are trolls, half trolls. Okay.
And then
Incredibly done.
Going to check what my movement here was. Yeah. Think.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I believe that's your turn, right?
Nah, hold on. I got one more thing I'm gonna do.
Ah.
Yeah, if I can get all my selection. There you go. Take my last 5 feet.
You're gonna move away from this guy?
Mhm.
He'll swing at you with a spear.
That's fine.
Okay, here's a spear. 12 misses.
No.
All right. You step back. Jess more so here, but Air as well. You realize you are in great in what's it called, the heavy weapon master heaven. As these guys at the start of their turn regenerate 3 hit points and then get up. As the guy who you just cut in half, his 2 parts of his body connect as he's holding badly wounded, but he stands back up. He's going to spend half his movement to stand up, and then Air, he's going to run at you here. The 2 behind you, with their 40 feet of movement, are going to run straight towards Tiswin here, but you, Air, are going to get flanked on all sides by these guys.
Please.
Karnak, this guy's going to run to you here. This guy's going to run after Kalis, and the last guy can really run to either of you 3, so it's going to be Kalis as well. Kalis, you got 2 of them on you as they rush on up. We're going to start with Tiswin. These half-trolls, these trollkin, make 2 attacks with their spears. 2 attacks against Tiswin, miss and a miss. Air, you have 3 of them. That's 6 attacks against you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your AC is, I want to say 19? No, sorry, it should be 17, right? Because no
17,
shield.
yeah.
Okay, you're looking at 1, 2, 3 hits against you.
Okay.
8 damage in the first. Yeah.
So he hit me?
He's the last guy. He's the 22.
Okay. So I'll take the first 2 when I get to, let me know when you get to his, because I'm going to help.
Yeah, so you take 8 from the guy at the top.
Okay.
That's the guy you nearly killed, by the way. That guy is also very, very wounded.
Yeah.
Next person hits you for 12, so 20 so far total. And then the last guy hits you for 10 more, so you take 30 total.
Tick that off. Last guy I'm going to hit with.
Also, everyone, remember temporary hit points from the inspiring leader, Bard.
Sorry, 10. 10.
Just because. Hellish Rebuke.
What could you possibly do to him? He's only weak to one thing, and that's fire, and there's no way...
I just turn around and put my hand on his face. Just...
This blast of fire that washes him, he screams this horrifying, curdling scream. As that is 14 points of damage. Even on a save, he takes half. He's dead, and because it's fire, he's permanently dead. He screams, whips his body around, runs, and then loses strength and just falls face down. Just a charred corpse remaining. The others almost look horrified immediately, but you see this ignite their will to kill you even more. You are the fire person, and if they kill the fire person, they're safe. Okay, yep. That's your reaction. That is those Trollkin. Next on up, Karnak. We have 2 attacks against you, my friend. Goes 1 time, 2 time. 18, I believe, will hit. Karnak, you take 5 points of damage.
Round it down, that's 2 or 3.
No, I rounded it down already. That was 11
Okay.
down to 5.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
If you don't want me to do, I'll always round it down unless you don't want me to. I
No,
can
go
just
ahead,
tell
please.
you the final number, or okay. Yourself there, Kalis. These guys are going to try to grapple. The first guy will try to first grab you and then knock you prone. Kalis, I need an acrobatics roll or athletics. You got to be the 14.
Holy wow.
Oh.
I think I'm going to use one of my inspirations here. Feels worth.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'll
insane.
use my human inspiration.
That's insane.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, human
Okay.
inspiration, 18, you succeed. He's going to try with his second attack, 19 that time.
19 to just
Athletics,
as an
you got to
attack?
beat an acrobatics to be grappled.
Oh, so to just roll again, is what you're saying?
Yeah, just one more time, yeah.
20. Nice.
20! Let's go. He grabs for you. You fully trip him, smack him in the back of the head as he sort of stumbles and falls past you. The other guy, he's just going to stab you in the gut. He goes 1 time, 17,
Miss.
and then a 7.
Missed.
Let's go.
Um,
As I think he stabs into you, right? But that fucking hardened exterior that you have, that
I
supernatural...
haven't used it yet, but
Oh, even better, even better. Okay, that is the Trollkin Warriors. Cleo,
Riposte?
we go to you. Riposte, yes. Go ahead and make that attack against them.
Just
It's the bottom right guy. You get to make an attack when you are
Yep,
missed with an attack.
sneak
No
attack.
sneak attack here, or actually Rook
Oh.
is around. He could give you a sneak
Yeah.
attack. 14 is the AC. That hits. That is 27 points of damage. This guy's bloodied but not killed. That's the first damage he took. All right. Awesome. Cleo, to you.
Well, first, I got to roll for my Time Warden's armor.
Let's go.
So 3, any attack made against me.
Oh, no.
first-
Sorry, that's not how the armor works. I forgot about it. Sorry. It's when you roll... Let me show you here. The Time Warden armor says, when you roll initiative, the number you got on the initiative determines this thing that happens on this chart.
I know.
Oh, so hold on. What are you rolling?
I'm rolling because I didn't roll for I rolled for initiative.
No. It is the initiative. It's the d20 you get for your initiative that uses this chart, right? You got a 9, or what was the number you got? You got a 9, right?
I rolled 3. Oh, sorry. Yeah, correct.
No. The original
Right.
initiative roll. That's
No,
what
no,
that's
I
what it
understand-
uses for this.
I understand. I understand what I made. So 9.
That's all right. That's
Yeah.
all right. We're learning it. New magic item, right? New magic item. So Cleo, you rolled a
Oh.
9 on initiative, which means you would get to add a d12. A little retroactive and late now, but you would have been able to maybe go before some of these here.
We'll ignore that then. But my
Okay.
my original plan still stands. Cleo, looking up, can see that Kiara, Kalis, and Karnak are the most in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So from 120 feet away, in
Okay.
a 40-foot cube, I'm going to target all the enemies up there with slow.
That's just so you know, that's an 80-foot cube. That's 40 feet on each side. A 40-foot cube would be 20 feet on each side.
I'm still casting slow, so all of them up there.
No, I know, but I don't think all of them are going to fit into that. This is a 40-foot cube, by the way. Like this. It's 40 on each side. The other one was because you were measuring from the middle, right? That would have been 40 feet on
Oh,
each
so-
side
Well,
twice.
would it be snap to center?
Either way, you can... I think so. Let me see here. It would be...
I'm using snap to center.
No. I know you are, but you want to snap to corner, because when you snap to center, it measures from the center.
Okay.
Yeah. Like so. Now, No. Again, you see what you did? It would be like this. It would be 20
Okay.
feet, because that's 20 other way. That's 40 feet on each side. Right? Because this is 10. This is a 20-foot cube. This is a 40-foot cube. This would be like a 80-foot cube. Because it's 40 from the center, but also the other way as well.
I understand. Okay.
There's an easier way to do it. Hold on, where is it? You can. Oh yeah, you can do this. You can measure from. If you right underneath that, you can snap to center, but just set the measure origin to be edge instead. And there's an actual real 40-foot cube.
Okay. That helps.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry,
So,
convoluted.
It's okay. I'm going to then. Because I want to get.
You can
Scales.
start. Yeah. That's a pretty good one. It's up to 6 people, and that's 4 of them in there.
Yeah, I'm going to get the ones that are surrounding Kalis right now, because he's going to get swarmed.
Yeah. Good call. Amazing. These are wisdom saves, I believe.
Correct.
Slow domain spell. Oh, amazing. Fail on the left. For success on the middle. There. The shaman fails. Natural 1. And here's the big scary guy, the half dragon troll. Fails as well. Let's go. That's 3 out of 4. Awesome. These guys are slowed down as long as you're concentrating. These guys have less AC, less movement, no reactions, and can only attack once if they have a multi-attack. And if they are casting a spell, there's a 25% chance the spell fails. That's why I was saying. Spellcasting got buffed. Slow spell got nerfed. Slow spell used to be like you roll a d20, and on an 11 or lower, the spell doesn't take effect until next turn. They said like, no, it's a 1/4 of a chance that it might fail instead. All right, amazing, Cleo. This is huge move here, as you are now concentrating on this effect. Bunch of them are turning and realizing there's more people around here appearing.
Yeah, I'm concentrating on that spell.
Huge rage. 120 feet is massive.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way,
That was
what
my
does this look like? What happens to these creatures who are slowed?
I imagine it's like they feel like they're like arcane, like ball and chain, like slowing them down.
Hell yes. Yeah, these like golden chains with massive iron ore as they're pulling them around, having a hard time moving. Nice. Any bonus?
All right, that was my action. It's my bonus action. Can't guess a spell roll. All right, so
Unless you get something that doesn't require a spell slot, right? So, which I don't know.
yeah, no. I think that's all I can do.
Awesome. Would you like to move anywhere?
I think Cleo will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She wants to draw attention away from Rodri.
Okay. Yeah,
And
it's
she
a great
goes
way
in-
to do it.
Yeah, so she'll try and pull the minions' attention towards her and away from Rodri.
Understood.
All right, that'll be
All right. Next on up, the trolls go. Time sneezed my soul out. All right, we have the 2 shamans. First of all, one of them backs the fuck away from Kalis at half speed. Kalis, this activates your booming blade. A 2d8, please. The other one, who's not slow, is going to move the fuck away from Karnak.
Oh.
4 extra thunder damage. Okay, she's going to attempt to cast a spell at Kalis. I'm going to roll a d4 here. This is a 25% chance, right? So, Will, call a number on a d4. If you get it right, her spell fails.
3.
1. The spell goes off. Very slow, but still manages to cast a spell here. Kalis, she is going to hit you with... Ooh, this is gonna be nasty. She's gonna try and hit you with Fairy Fire.
Okay.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. You got to hit a 13. Otherwise, all attacks against you will have... Oh, never mind. You quickly dash out of the way. It's too slow, right? You see it forming above you in this dust, slow motion falling down as you have plenty of time to...
Does she hit her own guys?
No. She's trained enough. She's trained enough not to fuck them up. Although, I will say this. She is slowed. I'm going to leave it to a luck roll. This time, Kalis, you call it even or odds?
Odds.
Odds it is. The guy underneath you gets hit as well. He makes a dex save with disadvantage. 3, he's fairy fired. As she looks wide-eyed and shocked immediately. Oh no! Freaking out. She's too slow to drop the concentration, right? We're going to say the concentration will remain for at least 1 turn. Okay, gotcha. There we go. That's this one, this lady above here. At the end of her turn, no, we'll do that at the end of the turn. The other troll lady, moving away from Karnak as much as possible, sees these people down below. She's also going to cast a spell down here. She sees, I think it's gotta be air here. Massive armored person. She's gonna assume you're not too great at dodging stuff. Air, a magical gigantic vine bursts out of the ground behind you as she's going to cast Grasping Vine to try to grab you and pick you up off the ground. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Look, she might not be the smartest shaman in the world, but she was pretty spot on. I'm not a dodgy.
Yeah, you got me. You got me.
You got me there, Dia.
Hey, a giant tank, a giant armored tank moving. 7. Okay.
Let's see. Hold on.
Oh, you gotta hit a 13. You gotta get up to a 13 somehow.
It's possible. Okay, I'm not rolling negatives. Nope, I'm going in the air.
Okay, she grabs you and throws you on up, and I think she's gonna summon a vine, like, over here. She's gonna move you just away, right? She moves you to this other group of bad guys here to cut you off. She's just basically trying to, like, keep pushing you away so you can't approach. So you just use the vine grabs you and just tosses you backwards. You stab the blade into the ground and, you know, bring yourself to a stop as you slide back. But you're 20 feet back. She's concentrating on this spell. At the end of their turn, one of the shamans needs to make a wisdom save against the slow spell. She's still slowed. We go to the half-green dragon here. The half-green draconic troll, I should say. It will make a quick wisdom save to see if it realizes something. No, it's stupid. It is going to make what would have been 3 attacks it can make, because it's slowed, is only 1 attack. It's going to look out towards either number 1 Karnak, number 2 Kalis. Kalis, 3 enemies boxing you in. Kalis, this guy's slowed, so he only gets 1 attack, and he's gonna try and bring a massive sort of jaw that is dripping with poison. Try to bite you. Bite. That's a 20.
Yeah, I mean that hits.
You got no reaction, unfortunately, to half this, so that is going to be 14 plus 4 poison, 18 damage. A humongous legendary a troll, right? A troll runs up to you and bites onto your shoulder with a force enough to lift you off the ground as you feel its teeth click together on the inside of your body as it bites clean through you. It's a miracle it didn't, like, tear your arm off, but this is a very deadly creature. That's all it can do. At the end of its turn, makes a wisdom save to shake off the slow. Another natural 1. Stays slowed. Actually amazing. Rodri, now we go to you.
Light him up.
Enough in one group.
Oh, what was that? Sorry?
Oh, I'm calculating. Is air still in the vine?
No, this vine doesn't restrain you or anything. It basically just pushes you, right? It grabs you and just moves you away.
Alright, that helps. I want
Reminder, Jess, did you have Bardic Inspiration for next time?
Yes.
Don't want to waste this, but I think it's a good time to do it.
Ooh.
There we go.
Ooh.
I can get all of them and not hit anybody except for Astrid.
Astrid's gonna get blasted, but it's gonna get every single trollkin in there.
Not my girl.
My bird. Now, I believe Astrid is resistant, funny enough, to this.
She is, yes.
Helps, but still a giant nuke being shot.
Dumb question. She wouldn't have got thrown back to me. Because she usually sits on...
No, she's this is the surprising moment where two of you are separate. She's like, wait, as you get flung away, but not her. Okay, let's send it. Show me the damage. These guys, they absolutely...
Yeah, do fire damage these things.
Fire good. Don't believe what the Yeti tell you. Fire good. Nice. Let's see it. This is 8d6 fire damage. Exploding from the center here. 25. Okay, top guy, even if he makes it, he dies. Fire damage, he's permanently dead. All the others now make saves. The one that has the indignate, what is it called? Your ability, sorry? Interdiction, sorry. 18, he succeeds. The one to the left of Air fails. The one to the left of Tiswin fails. Nice. Alright, 25 points of damage to everything but the top guy, and the one guy is killed instantly. 12 to this guy, 25 to the two others. The two next to Air and Tiswin are both bloodied now.
Alright, let's see my little...
Boom!
Okay, I'm rolling for Aston.
Aston needs to give me a dex save. Nice, that's a success. Because she is resistant, 25 becomes 12, and then a 6. Still alive. Tough bird. Okay.
And then Rodri moves further down the steps to get some cover.
Awesome. Who doing anything?
Who's getting out of the fight? He's gonna kind of stealth around.
If you want him just to, scoot along, get ready for some help actions later on, he can double dash, right? Action to dash to move again.
Okay, he's moving around.
Gotcha. Go ahead and move him around. Rodri, beautifully done. Excellent damage here. All of them freak out, and Rodri, where they were looking at Air like fire person, kill her first, all of them turn to look at you now, and are just going to take as many opportunity attacks as they need to go kill you instead, because you are fire, it seems.
And that's why I moved in a line.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful positioning. Yeah. Okay, Rodri, that said, Kalis, top of the initiative. You have two slowed enemies. One of them is fairy fired to the bottom of you, and then this gigantic half-draconic troll, who, by the way, you are looking in real time, or maybe slowed slightly because of the spell. You see his body is growing, like more scales, more draconic green scales are like sprouting, like his skin is flaking off, and draconic scales are replacing it.
Okay, I think I'm going to try to go for the guy I already damaged.
Yeah. He's the only one that is not slowed.
Oh, good.
He's the only one who also has a reaction, right? Slow takes their reaction away.
So this guy, right?
Yeah, bottom right.
Oh, that's good to know. I forgot that they don't have reactions. Oh, okay, that changes.
Only that guy does. So if you kill him, he can't attack you either.
Yeah. So we're going to Rook will help me. We're gonna boom and blade, sneak attack, whole deal. Here we go.
Let's do it.
20.
Thank God. A lot of ones today, Zach. All right. That is a hit. 16, 17, 33 damage. He's down, but he's not, right? He's KO'd, but without fire, he will get back up on his turn.
Okay. I guess I have my dagger attack that's free, so I'll just go, I guess, at the bottom guy.
Go right ahead. You have advantage. He's fairy fired by his own teammate. Hits, 5 damage.
5 damage. And then I am going to use my spider climb slippers to jet up the wall.
Amazing. The wall goes up more than 100 115 feet. Very unique. Okay.
I'm going up like 30 feet.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Run up the side
yeah.
of the ice
I think
as they
he's
both
at
slowly
30
look at
feet.
you, but are too slow
Yeah,
to
it's 30
react
feet.
to attack.
Yep. I'm up there, and I will use my bonus action to shift. Yep.
Ooh, here we go. You howl and turn yourself. All of you look on up, but he's not this time a 15-foot tall monstrous version of that. Just the one that you saw before. As fangs, fur, claws, all of it. Amazing.
Yes,
I
we
believe it
go.
is your turn. Okay, AC goes up. Very good. Tizwin! She is going to look to air, says, go! I got these guys. And she's going to swing this massive greatsword, this giant greatsword of hers, first at the guy above her. 11 misses. And then to the guy to the left of her. Hits! 17 points of damage to that one. Doesn't kill him, though. He's single digits but alive. She looks on over to air and sees these guys up ahead. She's gonna stay right there actually for now. Actually no, air. She's gonna use twice per day. She gets minor divine aid. She's gonna cast healing word on you as a bonus action. She can choose either bless or healing word. She hits you up with 8 healing. That is her turn. Karnak, your turn.
Okay. We can't leave the big guy unchecked. So Karnak is going to... Oh, did that guy take his 5 points of cold damage that attacked Karnak last time?
Oh, no, sorry, I forgot about that. Yes, that should be 5 damage to this guy.
And then Karnak is going to leap over this guy and run towards the big gun.
Okay, yeah. He will make that opportunity attack against you. That's an 8, misses.
Misses. And then he'll start swinging on the big guy.
Let's do it.
So he stays put, hopefully.
Absolutely. He's got -2 to his AC right now.
Excellent. All right. First one, advantage.
Nice hits. 11 points of damage. Bam, across the back. He turns around, realizing something's up.
Roar!
19. Nice. 8 more points of damage.
And then he'll use his flurry of blows to make 2 attacks.
Nice. 17 hits. 11 more points of damage.
Okay, and then with that one, I'll try to impose prone. Topple.
Nice. This is a what save? Dex save.
Yes.
He has disadvantage because he's slowed right now. 3. He goes down.
Sweet.
Kaboom.
And he'll bring his second flurry of blows down on top of him.
With advantage now again. 19 hits, 10 more points of damage. This guy is just at the edge of blood eat. Bam, 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 bam.
Fucking Jezreaz.
He get blasted around, looks up to you, bile and poison pouring out of his mouth as he's just sort of stunned and confused at what just happened. Karnak, beautifully done. I think that's your turn.
Yep.
You guys hear something else. As you hear this stomping sound from the north, you see a creature appear, yelling, hollering, screaming out. None of you understand it except for Rodri. Rodri, you watch, and the rest of you watch, as rushing out of the temple is a massive 2-headed troll that runs out. And it's waving, freaked the fuck out, and it's just like, Ula Grotto, Deda Gaga. He's yelling, none of you understand it, except in Giant, Rodri, you hear him, it's not me, it's not me, it's the thing from inside the mirror, it's inside the mirror, as it's screaming and yelling to the others. As Karnak, you see this thing on the ground, smile, and its eyes burst with black energy, and it smiles this horrifying demonic smile on this half-dragon troll here. As this troll is yelling and waving to the others about something, the rest of you don't understand. You just see a troll come out waving its arms like crazy. And then this half-dragon thing becomes demonic all of a sudden. As this guy joins initiative. and looks around, confused. What the? Raw, and gets ready to fight. Doesn't know you. He's gonna fight you. Okay, that was at the end of Karnak's turn. Kiara, some monster comes out yelling something you don't understand.
Okay, so I've been thinking about this for my whole turn. So
Okay.
this is what I want to do.
Okay.
I'm going to simple weapons. It's the only thing that I can craft, right? Because I was
Okay.
looking at this list.
Okay.
So what I want to build is, because I can build something a medium size. Quarterstaffs are about 2 silver pieces piece.
Okay.
But javelins are like 5 silver. So what I want is 2 javelins on each side of this creature, and 1 giant. Does it say it has to be 1 item?
Yeah, that might be a thing. Take a. Can you click the ability? Yeah. Take a look. Yes, you channel 1 non-magical item of your choice.
Okay, if that's the case, how big are these creatures? Are these like goblins?
No, they're like human-ish sized, a little taller. Most of them are like 5'9", 6-ish feet, except for the big troll that came out. He's like 9 foot something.
All right. And Roger didn't relay what this troll person is saying. We just hear him babbling.
It's not been his turn yet. It's gotta, yeah.
Okay.
Also, he's real far away. Yeah.
Kalis is all the way up there, so I don't have to worry about healing him. And air is fine. All right. I don't know who the hell this creature is coming down the stairs.
2-headed troll. That's all you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna, because I think from here I can. Yeah, I can. Okay. So I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
Awesome. On who?
The troll that's coming down.
The guy who's screaming? Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, so he could go
perfect.
back the other way.
Yeah. Wisdom save? Oh my god. Natural 20 for 19.
Great.
Ugh.
So he still takes psychic damage.
Yes, 3d6, roll it up. He'll take half, but he won't need to run away. Air up next.
Okay, so 3d6 psychic.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. That is your action.
I'm gonna, let's see, Bardic. It doesn't say, it just has someone has to be able to hear me. So I'm gonna give Kalis Bardic inspiration since he's really all the way up there.
Awesome, Kalis, you are inspired.
Thank you.
They all whip around and realize, like, holy shit, another invisible person.
Yep, but I'm gonna kind of because I can spider climb, I'm gonna kind of be half on this wall, sliding down.
Like sliding down? Gotcha,
So that way
gotcha.
they have to, if they want to hit me with a spell, he's gonna have to walk all the way
Poke
to
down,
this edge
yeah,
to hit me.
over the edge. Clever.
Yeah, okay, and that's my turn.
Nicely done, Kiara. Okay, very good. Those inspirations, super valuable. Air, it's your turn. We have multiple very wounded guys here.
Okay. That's like a fucking shooting gallery. Alright.
Bottom
let's
left
see.
guy there next to Tiswin is single digits. Very bad wounded. You got reach?
I do. I'll move here. Get in position. Because I can. Yeah, so it's 10 feet. So I'll take a swing on him. 25.
25 easily hits. He's down, but he will be back.
That's fine.
Activates Grey Weapon Master.
Yep. So I'll take my advantage swing here.
Doesn't-
Go.
Are they still the effects of the fireball from this turn?
Oh yeah, actually, thank you for reminding me. Yes, because their regeneration ability specifically says the trait doesn't function until the start of their next turn. So those of them that got fireballed, yes, Air, the one that you struck down, he ain't getting up. He took fire damage.
Perfect. Then here with this guy, sandwiching it between me and Tiswin.
Mm-hmm.
Again, 15?
Hits. 22 points of damage. He goes down as well. In one massive swing, you decapitate 2 of them.
Cool. They're dead. Then I'm going to move over here. And I'm going to ask Astrid to meet me here. My girl. We'll take our last attack over here on this guy.
Let's do it.
We've got advantage. Here we go. Twilighter. And then I'm gonna fire off the interdiction on this as well.
Awesome. Roll it up.
That. Take a second. Not undead. They're not undead, right? Just asking. Just
some guys.
Boom. So ignore the 6 on top of that.
Jesus Christ! You rolled only 6s and 4, 5s, and 6s on the d6s there.
Yeah.
Amazing. Although I gotta, you put a mark on them. That's 2d6, right? Unless I'm wrong. Interdiction.
Yes, I baleful interdicted him, but I did it at a fired it off at a 2nd level.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit, the damage, man. Yeah, that is more than enough. This guy also took fire damage. You slash right through him. He's done for.
Perfect. And let's see, we are... How much movement did we take in all that?
You were there, yeah, 20.
20. I got 10 feet to go. All right, cool.
I mean, I did give her inspiration. I don't know if she used it.
Not yet. I still have. I haven't needed to use it because I don't think yours can be pumped into damage.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Not damage. Yeah, you can re-roll it and then you add damage to everything.
Yeah, if you use it on an attack roll, right? But
Gotcha.
You didn't need it on the attack roll.
Yep. So 5, 10. We're moving towards this lady now too. I'm just kind of pointing at her with the Twilighter.
You see her reaching for the vine again to throw you back. Okay, gotcha. Air, that's gonna be your turn. As next one up, we go to the Trollkin. Kalis, the one that you slew, comes back with 3 hit points. He uses half of his speed to stand up, and that activates your booming blade. Go ahead and roll that 2d8.
Boom.
Laying down on a landmine. He explodes again. He'll try again next turn. Okay. Oh my god. There we go. The others, however, the one that is slowed over here moves to fight Karnak. The one that isn't slowed moves to fight Karnak. All the other ones are dead. Karnak, you're getting 2 guys against you here. One of them is slowed, so only has 1 attack. 1 attack against you, Karnak. 17. I believe that hits. Oh, deflect attacks. Let's do it. Go ahead and roll. You're rolling a d10 plus your dex plus your monk level.
9.
4 plus 9 total. You reduce the damage entirely. If you want to, you can spend a focus point and redirect that attack back to him.
Wait, I'm sorry. I might have miscalculated. 2, 5... Nope, I got it right. Okay, cool. Yeah, he will spend the focus point.
Focus point to redirect. This guy needs to make a dexterity save now.
Sweet.
He fails. He takes 2 rolls of your martial arts die plus your dex.
What the hell is my martial arts
So
die
it's a
again?
d6, I believe,
Thank
right
you.
now. Yeah. So 2d6 plus your dex.
Total 10.
Total of 10 damage to him. He's badly bloodied. Okay. The guy behind you, however, is not slowed. He makes his 2 attacks with his spear. 1, 2. One of them hits. Also, how much does this guy take any frost damage from hitting you? Oh no, he doesn't hit you because you reduce it all to
Right.
0. This guy, however, hits you.
He does. And he'll
7 damage.
He'll take 5 cold.
Which becomes 3.
2 temp left.
He takes 3. You take 3, but I believe he takes 5, right?
That's correct. I have 2 temp left.
He takes 5. He's now bloodied. Okay. And 13, I believe, misses you. Yes. That is all the troll can. Although, yeah, some of them that are alive are regenerating slowly. Yeah. Okay. Next up, Cleo. Your turn.
Cleo, I think you're going after this one.
That's where I'm headed towards. Yes.
All right. Well, Cleo will give you an assist. So Cleo is going to hold her holy symbol, point her palm towards that. Towards the shaman, and just is going to cast Guiding Bolt on them.
Let's go! Send it.
Guiding Bolt.
And what level?
Ooh.
Not with a 9. Unfortunately, that's gonna miss.
Yeah, it would have been base level. Because everything else I have, because everything else, all my other spells are concentration, so I'm concentrating on slow.
Okay. Life as a cleric. All right, Cleo, that is, I believe, your turn.
No, I'm going to actually move up. 5,
Oh, okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just so I can get within range if anyone gets in trouble.
Good thinking. Very good thinking. Cleo, that's your turn. The two-headed troll looks confused, looks over at this half-draconic troll, and immediately gets mad and rushes at it. And this troll that has just arrived is going to take its full turn just attacking this prone half-troll here. This guy gets 4 attacks. He gets 2 bites and 2 claw attacks. Bite 1, 24. Bite 2, 19. Claw 1, 22. Claw 2, natural 20.
I guess you're welcome.
He runs up, grabs this half-draconic troll, and roars something which only Rodri understands as he's saying, "You're not me! You're the thing from the mirror!" And he grabs him and fully just wishbones him, just splits him in half. Just raw, monstrous, supernatural strength, as this guy is dead and fallen. He looks around, the others look at him, and he looks confused at who the fuck the rest of you guys are. As they look around, Karnak, he sort of looks to you here, and you hear him say in Orcish, "Who the fuck are you?"
Karnak. Who the fuck are you?
We are... Kind of looks, he points over, we're Waxen and Traxen, points at the 2 heads.
Jezraz.
Huh? Oh, no, not anymore.
Oh, shit. Okay.
As he looks over and says, "Are you from inside? Death place inside? Are you from inside the mirror?"
Hey, guys!
As you see them all, like, holding their weapons, middle of combat here.
What?
Says he's not Jezraz. I just tore this thing apart. I don't know what to do.
Good choice.
They are looking around, and they don't seem to understand common. They're like just looking around, cheering noises.
I think an orc. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So for what it's worth, like since I've been like threatening this shaman, like hearing like the back and forth between Karnak and everything, I'll just kind of like stop and I'll just hold my weapon up over my head, like.
Karnak, I'd like you to give me a persuasion roll. Alright, you tell me, actually. Is Karnak attempting to be like, okay, let's be peaceful, or is he like, fuck it, we're just fighting to the death?
He's under rage. But I think for him, what do you mean you're not Jezraz? All the signs point to it.
Not anymore. We walk away some time ago. So they sent us here. They said we go here if we want to leave. We wanted to leave, go south into mountains. They said only way to leave Jezeraz is to bring special item from inside. We here to take it so we can leave.
And I think Karnak at that point is like, fuck! Alright.
Sorry.
But a 15, this guy's gonna make a little wisdom roll. 17, he grits his teeth. You kill my guys?
Thought you were Jezeraz.
Gritting his teeth, the other head looks over and says, hold on. They killed too many guys. We shouldn't fight. The other guy, gritting his teeth.
If you want to go down, I'll take you down.
I want to fight. The other head says, no fight. The first head, fight. As he starts
I think
going
Karnak's
forward,
going to punch the other head.
Yeah, the other head punches the first head,
nice,
right?
nice.
Just clocks himself across the side of the face and sort of stumbles back as the other head says, enough, no fight, as the other ones stop and back away. And if you guys, as you see the other head, who does speak common, one of them doesn't speak it, one of them speaks it, looks over and in common yells out, no fight, not enemy.
Guys.
And you see the other... these trollkin begin to lower their weapons, and as long as you guys lower them as well, the combat ends here. Air, you got like a vine wrapped almost around you as this shaman is like holding her hand out to try and throw you away again. Kiara, this other shaman lady, is gathering like energy to cast a spell on you, but she's slowed down still. Kalis, you see one of the guys below is like aiming with a spear at you. Do you guys lower your weapons, or do you want to finish these guys off?
I think Air will. She already held it up, and then she'll like lower it down, kind of like to the side, like there if I need it, but not like
guard
fully.
position, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, Karnak's surrounded right now. He will hold his weapons to the side, but not stow them away, and see how they react.
Yeah, they back away. They take a few steps back. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm hearing mostly here that we are stepping back.
I think Cleo looks over to Kisman like, I don't know if we can avoid not wasting any more of our spells and resources. Maybe we should.
I mean, if they're not Jezeraz, I don't mind that.
I don't know anything about Jezeraz, so I mean, if we don't have to fight, then
Okay.
Cleo
Okay.
Cleo will clip her mace to her belt.
You see one of the troll heads spits out a bunch of teeth, as the other one looks at him and says, "Stupid, told you to wait." The first one grits his teeth and just goes over and sits on top of this draconic troll and is just turning his body into pulp, right? It's just slamming into the body until it's just bloody mush on the ground.
So the two-headed troll was being impersonated by the dragon troll.
Sort
it's
of.
a mirror thing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Rodri speaking out loud because he hasn't had a turn to really express what's going on. We should find out more about the mirror. What's down there?
Well,
they all kind of back away from you guys, not wanting to continue this combat.
I can tell you from the skulls that are up there. The necromancer has moved in here.
Did you go into the mirror? I speak in giant.
Yeah, they perk up and they see here you speak giant, and one of the heads, there's an angry head and there's a calm head, right? And they introduce themselves. The angry head is called Jackson Traxon Waxon, and the calm head is called Quattro Quattro. As they look at you, and the angry head looks over and says, "Yeah, there's a nasty thing. Went inside, turned a corner. There was a mirror. I saw myself, and then I got pulled into the mirror, and someone who looked like me stepped out of the mirror. And there it is. And it started doing this with the fish scales on its body. It's a big winged fish."
think it might be a dragon.
What's a dragon?
Scales, wings.
Sounds like fish.
I think Kiara laughs at the fact that Cleo finally met someone who doesn't know something that she knows.
You see Quattro, the smart head, calls out in common, saying, "We came here looking, boss, Jezera's king. He say we have to, if we want to leave, we have to bring valuable magic, any kind of valuable magic. This place, horribly cursed, bad curse, but full of valuable stuff. We come looking for something. If we find it, we bring it, and then he let us leave. We going south, graying wildlands, snow, getting colder, thing out there calling to others, want us to serve. We have enough serving. We want to serve ourselves now.
Who's your king?
Huh? King Dominus. Mightiest orc like you, less ugly though. Ha ha ha.
Oh, sorry, say Dominus?
Dominus was like the name, they said. Name or title, you're not sure.
Did your king come behind, get a new advisor recently? A woman?
They look wide-eyed immediately. How you know, You one of us, Jezeraz? Or not anymore,
Oh. Of course.
Yeah. That was a woman come, look like freezing, tell Dominus, getting ready, give us more weapons, give him magic.
I'm not surprised.
As he started acting strange.
Strange how?
Pushing you to do things you otherwise wouldn't.
They kind of look at each other. Not new things, just more of old things. More raiding, more attacks, gather more food, gather more weapons.
And what did they send you here to find?
Will not send us. They say we have to find magic artifact, any kind, to offer as our leaving tribute to leave Jezeraz, so we can go south on our own. They didn't send. We came here because we heard this place bad but full of treasure.
Did your king tell you that?
No, Dominus, he just said to bring artifact. We chose to come this place to look.
Interesting.
No one come here, so we figured we'll be smart and come here and take the stuff nobody's brave to take.
What did you see behind the mirror?
There was things, so multiple things, people, other people in the mirror, scary people, things big. Some of them look like trolls, but they had teeth, long teeth. They tried to eat my blood.
Eat your blood.
Like drinking or eating, tried to bite me in the mirror. Also, face of death everywhere. Face of death. I look inside of it and tear my entire arm off. My arm got better.
That's disturbing.
Oh, also, big puppet. Big puppet made of stone and iron. Huge. Start screaming at me when I start running away. Punch my head off. My head got better.
Which one?
Puppet?
Points over at the angry head. Jackson Waxon Traxon.
What I don't suppose you have found anything yet? Artifacts, otherwise?
Couldn't. Me and 4 other trollkin, we went inside. They all die. Things on the bridge come alive. Look like stone bat people. And they come alive, and they pick us off and throw us off bridge. Only I survived. Too heavy.
Good to know.
We don't want to fight. We no fight you for no reason, huh? You let us go, we no cause problem for you, huh? Maybe you have magic? Maybe you have artifact to give? If you do, we owe you big favor, huh?
What do you do? What do you plan to do after you leave the Jezreaz, if they let you go?
Go south, big mountains, kill sheep, kill cow.
Avoid people?
Eat. People don't taste better than cow. I don't know. Didn't think that far.
I think Karnak, he's kind of, doesn't show up, but he kind of feels bad about killing their people without knowing, just assuming. He's going to approach Quattro and Jackson, Traxon.
Yeah.
And he's going to...
You got it. You nailed it.
He's going to hand over his Javelin of Lightning.
Holy shit, he looks at it, sniffs at it a few times. Quattro takes it, the smarter one. For reference, by the way, 6 intelligence versus 10 intelligence. That's the difference in the heads, right? Not too far ahead.
Your people, they fought bravely. They fought well. I'm just better.
You're strong, cocky too, like Dominus. Okay. This for us?
That's for you.
Thank you. This mean a lot. You're half orc, right? You orc, you don't have troll blood, huh?
No. Just half orc.
You want troll blood?
No. I am who I am.
It make you stronger.
I'm already strong enough.
It make you survive, huh?
I'm already a survivor.
Okay. I give you some. If you ever decide. He reaches. You see Quattro reaches into Jackson Traxon's mouth and tears his tongue out. As the other guy freaks out and starts screaming, he tears his tongue out, and the tongue is still like wriggling and wiggling, like it's alive still. And he gives it to you. He says, "Eat it. It makes you survivor." As you see, Jackson Traxon's his tongue starts to regenerate slowly. Why you do that? And he punches the other head, and they just start punching and fighting each other.
I mean, mechanically, does Karnak know what this would do? I think I'll just look around the group. Anyone know?
Give me an Arcana roll to see if you would know what that would possibly do. Gross tongue, bloody gross tongue, but it's wriggling like it's still alive. It's trying to heal itself.
He's gonna throw it in his bag of holding. I don't know what this does. Anybody else?
Nope.
Ooh, Rodri, no, you have no clue. Okay. The trolls look at each other and say, "You going in there?" Good luck. Don't look at the mirror. We leave. Good fighting.
Wait, what does this do?
Huh?
What does this do? The tongue.
It's got troll blood. It make you strong like troll.
Karnak will just back out of the way. Don't let me catch you raiding.
Want to live in mountains, away, new people, new power, coming to Wildlands, new thing under the snow, something shaking, something waking up, don't know what, don't care to find out, if you smart, you leave like us, And they begin to step past you guys, and out of here.
So,
As you guys are left there at the entrance.
if Rodri were to cook that, do you think we would all get the power to regenerate? That would be kind of neat.
I have no idea. You want to give it a shot?
Rodri, what can you make from troll tongue?
Question. I have a question.
Or question from someone?
Oh no, I'm asking. This is Cleo asking the group. Cleo, like, question. You're not gonna grow a second head if you eat that, are you?
Never eaten a troll tongue. Don't know. One
Never know until you
Karnak, though,
try.
is an interesting time I couldn't imagine, too.
Wait, what was that? I didn't hear that.
I said I don't know. I've never eaten a tongue before, but one Karnak is already enough. I couldn't imagine a second.
That's right. Only one Karnak is enough for everything.
Would the second head be smarter or dumber?
It would be a
Which
wisdom.
one is this? Yeah, which one is this?
I mean, they say 2 heads are better than 1, but
Clearly not.
Could you imagine the second head if it was the dumb one? No offense. I love Karnak. He's just not the brightest bulb in the box.
What's a bull?
I don't know. I mean, 2 heads could be a lot of fun. I'm thinking from a different perspective than y'all are, I guess.
I figured as much.
Is that the
Just don't
three-way,
say
or is
anything.
it still one-on-one?
Exactly.
It's not cheating if they're attached to the same body.
Very true. And we don't it doesn't cheat anyway. I
Is
don't
that how
think
it works?
I mean, that's how I see it. I don't think you should eat that anyway. I don't think it. Maybe there's some like apothecary that you can give that the tongue to. Maybe they can make you some kind of potion.
I don't know about it either. I do want to ask about it. I don't know anything about it.
So are we going in there to face whatever the hell's in that mirror?
Oh, you need to be wary about doppelgangers. What was that earlier about safe words?
Oh yeah, today's inspirational speech, safe words. There we go.
Jay just put his head in his
Now, this
hands.
would-
I love it.
It's
this
almost
would be a
as
perfect-
it's almost as if I already knew we were going to be dealing with something like this, and we would need safe words.
It's like watching a TV show and they sort of kind of mention something at the beginning of the show and it ends up being important at the very end of it. I think, friends, we might want to take a short rest here to re-get the whatever we regain in a short rest, right? And also, Kiara can redo that, heroic, what's he called? Heroic leadership, the inspiring leader, 10 temporary hit points to everyone, because a few of us lost it, right? And I think the inspiring speech might be about safe words, right?
Yeah.
Here.
Coming up for one.
As friends, there is some sort of a mirror up ahead, and it causes doppelgangers to show up. So how will you know who's the real you? And I think, if that's
Safe
right with you
words.
guys here, safe words, exactly. Very important. You all can go ahead and take a short rest, regain whatever you regain on a short rest. And I think that's where we're going to end the session here for tonight, gang. As we stand in front of this ominous, horrible, corrupted temple of the Archheart, Friends, how are we all looking for next week? Is everyone available?
Good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sunday? Yeah. I'm good on the 19th.
Good stuff. Everyone, go ahead and take that short rest, regain everything,
Sure.
which is, by the way, fantastic now. Our wizard gets some spell slots back. Our bard gets all the bardic inspirations back. Karnak gets some of those key points back, or focus points, as they're now called. Air, I don't actually know if you get anything. I don't think so. I think you're a paladin-like long rest kind of a class. I think at least.
The only thing I get back was the one change you made to the Invoke Authority, where it recoups just like a Paladin's.
On a short rest as well. Yeah. But you didn't use it this time, so yeah.
Correct.
It's fine. And Kalis, you're a rogue. You don't get shit.
Yeah. Nope.
Your only resource is hit points.
Dude, that's like me when I was on Roxy. You guys
Hey,
like, we
I
need
mean,
to
But that's
rest.
a good thing, though. At the same
Some
time,
people are like, I don't need to. It's the comparison of like high cortisol gaming. You're playing a sorcerer and doing 3 different kinds of math, and then low cortisol is the rogue, just arms crossed behind his back, just chilling. I make an attack. Oh yeah, sneak attack. That's my turn.
Yeah.
yeah. All right, friends.
Today was my official last Sunday working.
Nice.
Awesome.
Now
I was going to ask you about that later.
Saturday. Yeah, I have Saturday, Sunday off now.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Good times. Congrats. All right, friends. Thank you all so much for gaming, as always. Lovely hanging out, as always. Super glad to be back. Let's try for the Thursday, yeah? Right? We'll see how we're all feeling on Thursday. I'll let you guys know. I'm going to try to be there on time. God, please let my internet be okay, yeah? We're planning to do it. If my internet fucks me, I'm really sorry for the inconvenience, everyone. But I'm going to try my best. Okay. Y'all, have a great week. Peace out, and good night or morning from me over here in Europa. Everyone, have a good one. GG's.
Have a good night.
See ya.
Bye, gang!
Bye.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, that was our Graying Wildlands campaign. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Hope everyone had a good weekend and has a great week. We'll be back Thursday, I hope, to finish up our other campaign, or do another session of our campaign. It's been on hiatus because our DM's internet sucks on Thursdays. But I'm just going to end it here after spawn. And yeah, we'll be back Thursday and Sunday. Have a lovely, lovely week. Let's see what the spawn is, and we'll head out. It's a Motham. Oh man. Okie dokie. Have a great night, everybody.